Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian Front. We're glad to be back with you, and as always, I'm going to give one of the players an opportunity for a point of inspiration by recapping what happened last time. Anybody want to take that bullet?
I'm not here.
Yeah, I did it last time.
I mean, I can. I just listened to it today.
Okay.
Okay,
Yay.
the player who was
I wasn't
absent
here.
last time is welcome to do the recap. Go for it.
So you can also see, yeah, and I got an outsider's understanding list. So it opens with us in the bubble with all of the shadows gathering, and we quickly try and put a plan together, which we almost got, as I understood, put together before the bubble came down, and we had to fight the shadows while another Liamon's tiny hut was being cast. So after figuring out how to defeat the shadows, we do that. We continue down the road on the Brahma. We see a strange skeleton thing, which Joe marks on the map for us, so that we can come back later or let folks know about. Around that time, Ash realizes that he has gotten sick, most likely from the fight that we had just had. We then encounter a monolith, which upon closer inspection had some sort of religious seeming words in Draconic written on it. Joe also put that on the map for us to come back to because everyone was feeling like we weren't ready for
sus.
anything along those lines. Yeah. So then we get to the evening and we have our watch. That's when Richard and I have a visit from a half elf wizard named Corporal Diddy. Richard isn't too sure about him and so doesn't let him into our bubble or whatever.
To be fair, Richard couldn't let him in. It had to be Razgar.
Oh, fair. Couldn't have let him in. Excuse me.
I like to say that he chose not to.
And Razgar was woken and he didn't let him in. So like it was Razgar's choice not to let this guy in.
Yeah, 100%.
I tried my best.
Corporal Diddy wasn't too sure about you either, though. He was quite worried about, I believe, fake
That's fair.
is what he said. Then everyone kind of tries to figure out what to do there. Joe has a watch. Joe ends up playing a board game with someone Joe seemed quite enamored with.
He was very
which we
handsome.
kind of know. Yeah, we picked up on it, but no questions were asked because we're a tight-knit group and we know not to ask those sorts of questions.
I don't think anybody even knows that it happened.
Yeah,
Joe was
There
very
was-
adamant in not telling anyone.
More
Yes,
like
but
we
I
were
believe
distracted.
You blew a roll or somebody rolled well.
I rolled
where, like,
poorly
everybody
about
knew.
nothing happening. I was
Yeah,
like, nothing
okay.
happened, and I really flubbed
Yeah.
it. So something happened, but you know.
No, yeah. Nobody
Just
knows.
like a
that-
cold sweat. Nothing happened. It was fine.
Yeah. No one knows there were like intense discussions of game rules going on
Uh-huh.
in the dark. And then that's when Ash starts to feel sick again. He realizes he has something called involuntary mirror touch synesthesia, something like this.
Mhm.
We realized that there is an herb that can help him, but it is very far away and we probably won't get there in time, which is when Joe does a lot of convincing just to go ahead and help Ash herself.
Let me
Turns
cut
out
you.
she's grown up around a lot of dead bodies, so she's really good at cutting at least dead bodies. The thing Joe had to do was to put powdered silver into Ash's blood over the course of an hour. This can be incredibly painful, so I had to hold Ash down.
Mhm.
But Ash, our little Tabaxi, was very strong and ended up not even passing out and making it through, and has now been cured. And I believe that is about where we ended it.
There was word on the sending box that something was approaching us and we needed to get north fast. We see
Yeah.
dust getting kicked up and flying things, and that's where we left off.
Something was
Thank you.
flying.
Yeah, I think only Ash knew that it was a
Yeah.
Gloomstalker.
Yeah,
I think I really
He
flubbed
did.
my...
he did.
Yes,
definitely
my
tell
Arcana
the
roll was a
group.
1, Razgar's roll was also a 1, so we were like, ugh, it flies.
And then I got a natural 20 to.
Yeah, whatever, show off.
Did we?
I saved your life.
Look, Was it coming, or did we end the session with having like moved into the woods around it, or am I thinking of a different encounter?
We were trying to head north to.
I think we were
See
trying
if
to
we
get out of
can-
eye line,
Yeah.
but I'm not
Yeah.
sure if we're getting away fast enough, or
So-
the fact that they have flying things might negate our attempts at all.
What I think you're being confused by is while you were still in the forest, you had heard.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That was a different thing, and we avoided that thing.
Yes, and there was like zombie giants and stuff with them
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
But we rolled well enough to avoid those encounters. But right now we're in the open.
Yes.
Nope. We have a 29. We have a 29 on stealth because it passed without trace.
Yes. So the hope is that whatever's coming in this dust storm with flying things will not notice us.
I mean,
Yeah.
worst case, I'd be ready to punch it on that Brahma.
The
I
Brahma
have
is
Earthbind.
moving at full speed. You what?
I have Earthbind today.
You have Earthbind.
Yes, you did. You were very excited about
You
that.
can,
very
you can take
excited.
on the whole storm of Gloomstalkers, you mighty wizard.
Oh
you.
man,
One fine.
I thought there was one.
You can upcast that into an AOE, right? That's how that works.
I
Yep.
don't think. I think it just does more damage.
I think it does too.
You can't even upcast. It doesn't matter. It's just dead spell slots.
Okay, so you can just cast it with higher spell slots. It doesn't do anything
Yeah.
more, which is that sucks. I think it should do more damage if you upcast it.
Well, it doesn't do damage.
It's just supposed to hug you.
I think it should
Yeah.
start doing damage. if
Yeah, you know what?
upcast it.
You're the fucking god in our world, so just make it happen. You know. Just,
No, I can't do that.
You could.
No. Okay. All right. So, as I pulled the
Also-
map of the Gestured Coast, yes. Also, yes.
If
What is it?
in an hour and 16 minutes I leave call, it means I've won $900 million on the Powerball.
Right.
If you win
Well,
$900 million, can I have
so-
1 million, please?
That's
Just
a
one.
lot to ask.
Just 1,
I have 1
Yeah.
million as well.
Give you like
Please.
50k.
please.
Give you like 50k.
That's also fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that. I was just gonna be like, hey, can you buy me some of the Pathfinder 2 ebooks that are
I'm gonna-
coming out?
I'm gonna put Echo on retainer, and just anytime I ask, we play D&D.
You're just personal DM.
Okay. I mean, who am I to say no to that? All right. Okay. So, wow, I had a complete.
Yeah,
Wow.
we threw you off. Sorry.
Yeah. No, good.
Me?
The
Second question: does our Brahma ever heal, or do we?
It
have
needs to be
We have to
repaired.
repair it.
We have to fix it. Yeah.
That's what Ash is for.
So right
I don't
now,
have the parts.
yes, right now the Brahma is moving and is at the health it can be, without either a garage or spare parts.
It was already on its
Hot mess
last
express?
leg. It was already yeah. It was not. in
When
its
you
best
got
shape
it, it
when we
was beat
got
up.
it.
Yes. Brahma 19 is a fixer-upper, if you recall. Right now it has 89 hit points.
Ooh, that's not good.
No. But it is moving. The stone glide platform is doing its best after it actually cracked in half. You managed to repair it back together, so it is not suffering any slowdown, which is good, let me tell you. So, as I look at the Gestured Coast map, you guys are heading northwards. You've received the warning over the sending box that there is threat on the way. And you see the dust clouds, and Ash recognizes the Gloomstalkers flying above them, and they are heading in your direction. I'd like one person to roll me a history. If someone is
I can do it.
proficient.
I got a pretty high.
uh,
Would it make sense for me or no?
Sure.
I have a +8 as well.
Go for it then. So do I.
Nice. Solid roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ash rolled it. Okay, so from the context of the Serisian Royal Guard, because Ash is coming with that perspective, this approaching threat and the Gloomstalkers flying, the fact that they are heading in your direction tells you that they're not coming for you. They're heading in the direction of Bright Hill, which is the fortress that you left.
Haha. Good timing, guys.
You know that this patrol that you are making, other soldiers have made it before you, and other soldiers will be making it after you. And while you did receive the alert that this was coming, like, before it actually got to Bright Hill, or even to you, you're not sure if Bright Hill could know how large this force is, as you see it on the horizon. That's what you realize, Ash. The reason why I say that is because with your 26 history check, Gloomstalkers do not behave well, even in groups.
What do you
And
mean
they're-
behave well?
They are chaotic. And there's never more than 2 or 3 with a platoon or a battalion of the enemy. But there is a lot of them.
Do we have radio with Bright Hill? Like,
That's
can
what I
we
was wondering.
Yes, that's what your sending box is.
All right. Joe, can you message Bright Hill
That's Richard's job.
or one
He's
of
a
you? Just
charismatic one.
one of
Yeah,
you message
yeah,
Bright Hill
I'm-
and tell him that the force is coming.
I'm
With-
on it.
So the sending box is in the very middle of... It's like this blue crystalline box in the middle of the Brahma.
Richard
And
has a
all
nice
of you can
charisma.
reach it and grab the little
Joe
stone.
very pointedly will not reach for it.
I'm just saying, Ash could do it too. I'm not saying it's all on...
At this point, I imagine we're all like in the Brahma, like cramped because we're hiding from the Gloomstalkers.
No, Ricky and Raskar are hanging on the sides of the Brahma.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So it's not
Yeah,
as tight
I'm-
of a squeeze for me to like scoot down the little ladder.
No, it's
from the
actually
other
as it
position.
normally is, so it's fairly comfortable.
Okay.
I'm gonna focus on getting away and
Say you don't want to make the phone call.
Roll me
Yeah.
a... So, in this case, it's not really a drive check. Roll me a dexterity roll for the Brahma as you drive it, which is just a
Plus
d20
8.
plus 8.
Wait. So as I drive, okay, +8 d20.
Yes. As you're trying to
Alright.
bust ass, as they say.
I
I don't know. I'm not...
Is this a stealth? This is a stealth check, or
I think
No,
it's
it's-
all ads, Echo.
It is...
It's just a D20 plus 8.
okay? Oh,
It's,
Damn it,
it's
Ash.
his world. Maybe it's bust ass in Cerise.
You're booking ass. Or you're booking it. You're busting it. Whatever the hell they say. I don't know.
You're doing
Yeah.
something to some ass.
I'll leave it.
It's broken
10.
ass. All right.
Have
10.
0 inspiration.
You
What
could
are
have
you
had
gonna
one
throw?
today.
You have no inspiration, or are you
I have
throwing in?
0.
Oh, okay.
I also have none.
Me too.
I can
I have-
throw one out.
Okay.
You're going to inspire this roll?
I
Yes.
mean, I would if I had an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hoarding them. so-
Classy fuck.
It's 11 now.
It got one better.
2 and a 3.
That was the
Maybe
determining
the
factor.
DC was 11.
It wasn't. You... The Brahma begins to move at a faster pace northward, but you are driving off of the road. It is not smooth ground that you are driving onto, Ash. The road that the Brim Road is a high, elevated road that's kind of raised up on piled dirt, so you can kind of see far in both directions from atop the road. And as you take a left and head north, you're going down into a valley that is almost lined with cliffs and rocks. And while those are not a problem for the Brahmanite team, it goes through stone. The gradient and the level of terrain is. And so all of you are suddenly jostled to the side and tilting forward as the
Raskar.
Brahma...
I'm not really worried that Ricky's gonna hang on, but I'm worried Rasgar's gonna
I'm
get left
frail.
left.
There's no save throw to hang on at the moment. He didn't roll a natural 1. So, as the Brahma is suddenly moving much quicker and down into a valley, I need Ricky and Raskar to roll me perception checks as you're hanging on the outside of the Brahma. And I need Joe to make a perception check at advantage as the spotter.
30-20.
Raskar, I didn't realize you had a +1 to your perception.
So I'm not the spotter.
Good thing, too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ricky, that's a 20, and then... Okay, so 20, a 20, and a 21. You all see the dust cloud raised by the enemy that's approaching. It must be maybe a couple miles away. But suddenly you are raising a dust cloud of your own as the Brahma down into the dirt and the loose soil. It is alarming how suddenly you cannot see anything. It is heavily obscuring the dust that is suddenly kicked up by the Brahma. And Ash, you are driving blind.
Fun.
Yeah.
I can imagine this whole time Richard's just like smacking the box, like, I can't get, how do I? Give it the fawns.
Oh my god. If you hit the box,
no.
when you say I can't get, you would hear, where is my... Okay. You can't get what? Over?
Oh, I was having problems getting the sending box to work.
I'm sorry, who is this coming in? Over?
This is Bravo 19 over. We're trying to reach Bright Hill. We believe that Gloomstalker swarm is heading towards Bright Hill.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Brahma 19, but aren't you on orders to head to Stonefield? Over?
Yeah, we're heading to Stonefield over, but the Gloomstalker swarm that was reported, we're pretty sure based on its course, we kind of got a view of it, and we think they're heading to Bright Hill.
I'm sorry, did you say swarm? Over?
Is it a swarm?
It's more than a couple.
I would describe it as more than a couple, but less than a horde, but definitely a swarm. Over.
We'll get into the semantics next time you're in town. Over, Brahma 19. Now, please hold. There is...
Will do!
As the Brahma is rattling and jostling you about, you are hauling ass, and you are trying to report this in. There are...
I think once we get into the basin of the valley, I think Ash will slow down so we don't leave.
You haven't yet.
Okay.
You've been traveling
Alright,
for
then.
about 200 feet. And as the
Gotcha.
Brahma's picking up speed, as it's going at a down... Well, gravity's aiding, and the Brahma's a heavy boy. It is going faster and faster as you are skating on
Gotcha.
Earth. I need another dexterity check for the Brahma. So another d20 plus 8.
Why does this always have to be on me?
Because you're driving.
Driver. There you go, see?
Hey.
You did it. It was a rough start, but we got this.
Okay.
Okay, that was a little bumpy at the beginning, but I got it.
Right after he says he's got it, the entire Brahma tilts up to the left-hand side, and then suddenly shuddering with a boom back down. Ricky, you were on the left-hand side of the Brahma, I've just decided, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Better than me.
No, strength saving throw. Dexterity would not make sense here. You are holding on, not dodging anything. A 10.
Ooh.
That
feels like a solid.
Okay. I'll throw my inspiration for you.
Okay.
How is a
We
barbarian?
are
not-
out of inspirations.
I was gonna say, I feel like something didn't get added to that strength check.
Yeah, how is a barbarian not proficient in strength?
What did I roll? I'm not seeing.
It's
my
a
roll.
strength
rolled-
save.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it is. It's not.
3.
You should have like a +8, I think. Is
No,
your
it'd be a
your
plus
strength
7.
is your strength still at 15?
Yeah.
Should be modified back up. Okay,
It
let's
got
take a look
yanked
at you.
down because of the
I'm
shadows.
at an 11 right now.
Yeah, it should be
Oh.
at a not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did not get restored. Allow me a moment here.
Yeah, shit.
I'll just re-import you.
Yeah, you
should
rolled
have
a
a-
7.
Pretty sure you have a +8.
One
Yeah, I
moment.
was gonna say I should still be okay if I roll the 7.
It's fixed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that looked like
So
it.
7 plus whatever the actual modifier is. 8. 15.
15,
Okay, with a 15, you are not
No.
immediately thrown off the side of the Brahma.
Nice.
You feel your arms, which are holding onto the iron bars on the side of this vehicle, suddenly yanked to their full extension, and it hurts,
Yeah.
but you remain attached to the side of the Brahma. At the same time, the Brahma has reached the end of this descent, and you are suddenly out and turning onto a kind of wettish grounded valley floor where the dust is gone, and it's almost like there's just damp clay everywhere all around you on the bottom here. Which helps for visibility. You can suddenly see all the way down this valley, and you can see up to the sides there are high cliffs, and there are a lot of caves nearby.
I could
Which,
duck into one of those.
okay, who here is a native Serisian?
Joe.
I believe it's everybody but Razgar. Everybody but Razgar, roll me a nature check at advantage.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
No, boy.
Okay.
Me and Ash.
So, Ash and Joe, you know that these caves are likely Serisian dens. Which
Okay.
are dangerous.
Oh.
A
Pretend I know what that is.
A Serisian is an enormous 8-legged wolf creature that bounds through dunes and plainlands and are known to be extremely quick and dangerous.
Good eats, though, right?
If you find
It
one,
might make you think just a little bit of my beast form.
yeah.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Serisians are, well, they can be very good eating if you can get one. The problem is that mechanically, you know, they can run at 80 feet per round.
Oh,
Crazy. 10
Madam.
feet per foot.
I had a friend named Sean.
I don't know if they're spelled the same.
Probably not.
Teach on run.
Run, Sean, run. Okay. Now, that being said, with that 20 on a nature check, Ash, you're pretty sure, with the war going on, these dens are likely empty.
Okay.
Be able to duck in there.
Right. Should I keep going, or should we hide in one of these dens?
Well, worst case, if there's a Shisan in there, I'd rather fight that than a swarm of Gloomstalkers.
Yeah.
That's entirely fair. All right. Going into one of the dens.
I knock on the hood. Just please stop bouncing around. I am going to go flying.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He doesn't answer at all. All right, as you pull the Brahma up and around and you pull into a Serisian den. Roll me a D100, please.
Do you want to be responsible for this?
Actually, the spotter, why don't you roll the D100?
Okay. ID4.
I love it.
94 Serisians.
That's either really good or really bad.
As the Brahma pulls into this large cave, you see it has been hewn out by claws and teeth, but you also see that the ground that the Brahma is pushing through, suddenly, Ricky and Razgar, you witness the scattering of small bones of various small creatures just off to the sides of the cave as the Brahma pulls into it. But they're all dusty and old.
Oh, look at you inside the Brahma.
You're
I think
pretty...
I have something for this.
You're fairly certain this den is empty. Or at least, that's what it looks like. Ricky and Razgar. Through your spotter scope, Joe, suddenly everything is dark.
It's real dark in here.
You're looking through the telescopic lens and all you see is a really close image of rock. It's not helpful.
All right, stop the thing so I can get out.
I stop.
I get out.
Okay, as you climb out of it, you are in a large cave. It seems to be well over maybe 80 feet deep, and it does have a slight inlet bend that pushes it away from the daylight coming in.
Can I start checking around to see if there's any recent life here? Like if there's anything been here recently?
Roll survival. Anybody else who'd like to also check with the
I
survival
would
kit?
like to as well.
Please do.
A 9, Razgar. Nothing's been here in forever.
It looks clear.
Hold on.
Joe, with an 18, you're pretty confident that he's mostly right. Forever is a
mostly
strong
right.
word. It's been at least a couple months since the last creature ventured into this den. You think maybe the entrance of the cave might have seen some traffic by wildlife, but as you get deeper, nothing's been here for a while.
Satisfied that they're not going to get jumped in their own cave, Joe will post up out front to monitor the progress of the swarm to see if they've noticed them or are just passing by.
Roll perception. While that's happening, Richard, what are you doing?
I'm on hold, I guess, with commands right now.
Yeah, they haven't replied to you yet as the Brahma's been pulled in.
They're playing elevator music on the other end.
Let's play some good hold music. Just a guy though.
Call me maybe.
It's just a guy making mouth trumpet
Yeah,
noises.
it's just some guy. Yeah.
I'm still on hold. Are we, what's going on outside?
It's not good. There's
Define
things
not
flying.
good.
Hi, there is an army going by, a bunch of creepy things flying in the air. You know, not good. I don't. I've never seen those things before.
Where are we?
In the cave. My friend.
Right.
Come on.
Ricky, what are you doing
I
while
have
this
no
is happening?
viewports.
You are in the gunner's seat. You can just look. There's a hatch above you.
Your head.
I thought I was like down in like the thing.
So the gun. Let me explain this for just posterity's
You
sake.
need an inside illustration of a Brahma.
I need one. Yeah, money for that. If you're sitting in the gunner's seat, you're sitting on basically a stool that is attached to the cannon, and there's a little bracket to your left and a little bracket to your right. And the bracket to your left lets you turn in all directions, and the bracket to the right raises the cannon up and down. And the whole time, between your feet is the sending box, so you can just pick up the thing and listen to it. And you can also open the hatch and look out. So,
in that case, I'll pop the hatch.
yeah, while it is cramped, it is ergonomic to a person. So you.
Okay.
See, we are in the cave.
As you
See
can
that.
see.
Is the cave empty?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Ricky, what are you doing? Well, as you are also on the outside of the vehicle.
Do I have the goggles?
Yeah.
If I have the goggles, then if I saw Joe go to the front of the, you went to the outside, to the opening
He's
of the cave,
right at the
right?
mouth, keeping a lookout for things.
So I'll just make sure I'm surveying the back of the cave to make sure we've seen everything. I'm not going to get too far from the Brahma, but I just want to make sure I understand what's behind us in the cave.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
I just want to mention that Ash is probably going to take a short rest here and now that we're in the cave.
Try to.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 13 investigation, Ricky, the back of the cave is hollowed out larger than the entrance was, and you see that the ground is a lot flatter and a lot wider, and there's a lot fewer skeletons of small game creatures here. You imagine any creature that might have resided in this cave, likely this is where they slept, and so it's a lot more hollowed out, and there's almost like the refuse of dried tree boughs, and it's not unpleasant, but it's also very decayed by time and dried out.
So it doesn't look like it was recently.
Not at all. No.
Used. Okay. So Joe's outside the Brahma. Who else is outside the Brahma?
I think everybody but Richard.
Okay, so I'll just kind of like to the rest of the group, and I'm just like, I think we need to move further in. I think we've got space. We can get in. We can really hide ourselves back here.
That's fine. I'm staying right here.
Echo, can I cast light on the crystal in my hand?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna do that so that I can just cover it if need be.
You kind of look like Iron Man
Yeah.
with the glow. Yeah. Okay.
Move the way with them.
What does that look like?
With the crystal or light?
With your does your light have an
crystal
unusual
light.
effect? And what does it look like with the crystal being glowing right now?
So it does have like a shimmer to it. So as you see it, you see the opalescent color to it. It still looks like light coming off it, but you see every angle, like weird angle you catch, you see the shimmer of the opalescence in it, and it almost looks like it's emanating it.
Cool. Very pretty. So there's almost like this rainbow effect on the light that comes out.
Just occasionally when you catch angles.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I be stealthed at the mouth of the cave? Just so I'm not giving us the way.
You can give me a
Excuse
stealth and a perception check, please.
Okay. Stealth first. Not amazing, but 15.
Okay.
And my perception is a natural 20.
Very nice.
All right. With a natural 20, this canyon, the valley that you've gotten yourselves down into, it's pretty well secluded off of the road. You're maybe a good 1,200 feet from the road now, just down and away. But as you're looking up, you can see the dust cloud and you can see the flyers, just glimpses of them every so often over the horizon, over the edge of the canyon, due to your proximity to it. It's not easy to see up on that direction very well from here, but with a natural 20, you can kind of, extrapolate what you're looking at and how fast that enemy force is moving. They're moving not very quickly. They are certainly not rushing. It's almost meandering, one would call it. And as you think about it, that kind of makes sense considering the undead are pretty slow in most cases. They kind of trudge along with no sense of hurry. Occasionally a Gloomstalker does whip out away from the horde, and you see one of them does fly over the canyon down to your left, almost maybe a quarter of a mile that way. You're pretty sure that if the Brahma had not been in a cave, it would have been spotted.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
While that is happening, Richard.
All right, come in, Brahma 19. Can I get a count on those numbers? You did say swarm, and we have some concerns. Over.
Yeah. Let me check with our spotter. Joe, how many are we looking like?
Did I get, with that natural 20, an approximate head count?
It's... Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, no.
You're guessing
More or less.
numbers based on samples, basically.
That's a 10.
A lot. More than 500
500 Gloomstalkers?
creatures.
Okay,
the
but...
sky?
In the sky, maybe 40 or 50.
Okay,
Okay,
see,
that's
there's
a
a
lot,
huge...
yeah.
Okay. So Joe will pipe back at least 40 or 50 in the air. Don't know if they're all Gloomstalkers. 500 total, including the ground.
All right. Control. We're gonna update that swarm to a horde. We're estimating about
Category
40.
5 horde.
We're estimating about 40-ish flyers, and then maybe about 400 or 500 on the ground.
There is a pause.
Over.
Acknowledged, Brahma 19. Thank you for reporting in.
They're moving at a slow pace.
can I get an estimate as to their perhaps approach time to Bright Hill?
Can I approximate that?
With a 10? Maybe...
Can I try?
I feel like that's a different
Math?
mathematical equation, estimating the numbers versus their speed. Like, I feel like I deserve another roll for that.
Can I do some math in my head?
Raskar can roll an intelligence check. Your intelligence check was estimating everything about the Horde, so...
14?
14,
We
Raskar.
both rolled 9s, Razgar.
Yeah.
This is quick napkin math.
You think maybe a week and a half.
Cave wall math.
Hey, about a week and a half, give or take some days on either end.
Got it. Yeah, they're moving at about a shambler's pace, so we're thinking about like a week and a half, maybe.
Acknowledged. Thank you for the warning. We will batten down the hatches, call in reinforcements. You stay out there. Do not return to Bright Hill. If you can get to Stonefield, you find out if they're leaving it.
Sure thing.
Pay me enough to go back to Bright Hill. It's gonna be pillaged hill in a minute.
Hang up, let go of the thing to stop attuning, whatever thing I gotta do.
You just stop talking to it.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it like an always on thing? Like as long as we're talking, they can hear us? Or
so it's a magical item, and it works with intent. So
Okay.
if you intend to talk to someone on the sending box, it will respond.
Okay.
It's
I
not an Alexa.
intending.
Yeah. So you all find yourselves in a cave, hiding as a horde passes by. Which means you have some time to kill, and you maybe best be quiet about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that 15 stealth, Joe, and I'm going to use it right now for a roll.
Okay. I'm just a wee little tiefling in the mouth of a cave.
Just
Richard
standing in the
will-
open.
I'm waving wildly.
Richard will swing the cannon towards the mouth of the cave in case they need to quickly
Yeah.
blast a hole through
That's fair.
something.
Yeah.
And then he'll quietly turn to, I don't know who's next to the Brahma. I imagine Joe's kind of far away.
Ash or Ricky. Or
Yeah, I
Raskar.
guess-
Ash is
Anyone
taking
other
a
than Joe?
short rest, so he's wherever
Yeah.
he can chill.
Yeah.
I'll turn to-
I'm in the driver's seat and I'm writing in a book.
Okay. I'll turn to let's go with Ricky since Ash and I had a moment last time. And I'll go. You know anybody over in Bright Hill?
No. I don't think so.
That's probably for the best.
I don't really know many people.
Well, you know us. We're people. Mostly.
That's true. Really glad none of you are in Bright Hill right now.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know anybody there myself, but I not looking forward to seeing whatever the aftermath looks like on our way back.
No. Me either.
So yeah. Other than that, Rich will just kind of like hunker down and sit on the cannon with the hatch open in case he needs to talk to people outside.
Okay. Is anybody else
Maybe
taking...
light up a cigarette if there is cigarettes in this universe.
There is now.
All right, yeah, just kind of like whatever tiny alchemical lighter that
So
exists. I don't know.
the common relaxant that you'd be able to find anywhere is mellow thistle, which is not
You
weed,
mellow?
no matter
Do you mellow?
how much people want it to be. It's not. But you smoke it in much a similar fashion. That could be what you're smoking. It's very cheap, easy to acquire, especially around now when a soldier is out to any amenity they can get that is simple and quick. If you take mellow thistle, when you smoke mellow thistle, you have advantage against fear for the next hour. Because you don't care. You're chill.
You don't give a shit. It's weed.
That was my question. Like, is this like am I gonna have to, if I'm smoking something, is it like chilling me out and I'm gonna be in trouble? And
No, it's too mild
maybe,
for that.
maybe not do that. Okay. Yeah, I will
It's weed light.
sit there and smoke weed light.
I swear to
Lowercase
God,
weed.
this cave will collapse on all of you.
Good thing I'm
I
at
will
the mouth.
I will
I haven't
smoke
said
my
a
mellow
thing.
thistle.
Good thing you're in the vehicle. Okay. Is anybody else taking a short rest?
No, I'm good.
Are there any preparations anybody wants to make?
I get caught in, as I'm looking, I've never cast light on the crystal in my hand, and you'll notice for a good amount of time, maybe even a couple minutes at a time, I get caught in like a daze, just slowly moving it and getting like hypnotized by the reflection of it.
How long do you spend looking at it?
A few minutes. Just trying to connect with it.
After you spend a minute looking at the crystal, I'd like you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
No.
Oh.
Like taking LSD and looking at something shiny.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Nice.
I don't know if that's good. Maybe I wanted to fail that.
You always choose to fail.
No, I don't want to choose to fail.
Okay. It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The way it shines, it reminds you of, well, rainbows. Beautiful nebulae that you might see in the night sky. Mixtures and swirls of color blending in ways that maybe they shouldn't, but it's gorgeous. Hypnotic is a good way to describe it.
Takes me out of the moment, and after a minute or two, you almost see him like shake his head and like put it down in a way. Listen.
Who of you knows... Okay, so... Ash, anybody else know any spells of the arcane variety?
I only have math for magic.
Flavor wise, Ash doesn't know any magic, arcane or otherwise. It's all gadgets and gizmos that act like the normal spell.
Okay, so no magic at all from...
I mean, he knows magic. He's
He
studied
doesn't
it,
have magic.
but he doesn't have magic. He prefers use gizmos, gadgets.
Okay,
So just raspberry, I
and
guess.
don't worry about it.
Just me.
I think after about 10-15 minutes of writing in his journal, Ash is going to open the hatch to the drivers and just kind of sit on the driver's hatch and look at this cave around him, and he'll sketch it.
Okay.
Because I don't think he's ever been in a Serisian cave before.
I don't think it's a common place for anybody to be. I think even Joe has likely not been inside of a Serisian's den.
Generally a stupid place to be.
Is there? I know it has been used for a long time, but is there any Serisian fur that I find, like that I would have found when I was investigating,
Initially,
or is it too old?
no. But if you kept looking, just kind of meandering and poking about, with a 13, after 10 minutes you would find some tufts of very old Serisian fur along the edges of the cave. And Serisian fur tends to be either brown or beige in color, almost blending into that of the sands or the dirt.
He's looking for stuff in the next stew.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
I've got one guy on one side on like mellow thistle, and the other guy's like in his
Tripping out.
thistle
Just
or
tripping
whatever.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander around, and when I find some tufts, I'm gonna pick them up.
You get a handful of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the sachet that I wear around my neck. I'm just gonna add it to
Musty.
Okay. Doesn't
Yeah.
smell like anything at this point. It's too old. It wouldn't keep
Wow.
any of the musk or the dander.
I also want to add, in this sketch, he's going to sketch anybody that is within his view, of the cave. So just basically sketching the scene before him exactly as it is.
So you have a shot of Razgar just.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
pretty much.
pretty.
Weirdly enough, I also wanted Joe to sketch, but she like finds a twig or a stick or a rock, and she looks at the dirty cave floor and she starts kind of doodling a really handsome devil man.
I draw that. I
The
draw
most
her
pervily.
doodling in the sand.
Richard just quietly hums to himself.
Put little notes next to Richard floating from his mouth.
Would it be a? What kind of tune would it be, Richard?
Better be a quiet tune or I'll shoot you.
Yeah, I
That
said
because that's
quietly
real
hum.
quiet. Yeah. Shut up!
How loud can someone hum?
I hurt myself today.
I hurt Richard today.
Kind of like like a slower, folksy kind of bluesy song.
Okay.
Twangy.
I think
yeah.
anybody from around here would know it then.
Yeah. I don't know, obviously, in-universe songs.
Sure.
It's all bluegrass. All of it is just bluegrass.
Hey, some bluegrass is actually pretty good.
Yeah. I hear
Never
around
said
here
it was.
Johnny Crash is really
Johnny Crash.
Johnny
really
Crash.
popular.
Unfortunate.
Died early in a Brahma fire.
And it
Ghost Rider found the
burns,
storm. That's what
burns.
it is.
The necromantic fire.
Now I'm gonna have to go find a Johnny Cash song and rewrite it so it fits in Amaranth.
I mean, Ring of Fire is straight
Yeah.
out of Amaranth, I think.
It's pretty close.
Okay. It turns out undead are not super perceptive. So your 15 in stealth, Joe, is more than enough than their roll at disadvantage. They don't notice you.
It didn't kill us.
And over the next 2 hours, the rumbling of the horde grows louder and then grows quieter as it passes you by. You manage to avoid what could have been a harrowing escape or a deadly fight by finding a Sishan's den that's not occupied. So, when the coast is clear, how do you proceed?
What time of day is it when the coast is clear?
Maybe 4.
137. Oh.
So, which means we can get a couple more miles under our belt before dark.
Alright.
The question
I
is,
agree.
do you return to the road or do you try to stick to the valleys now?
I feel like the worst thing we're possibly gonna run into just passed.
I think we should
agree. Roads.
maybe stick to the valley for another hour and then hit the road. Make sure they've all passed.
Or how about we stick to the valley just for the rest of today and then go to the roads the rest of the way?
That might work in case they have any sort of rear guard.
Yeah.
All right.
That first squad that we passed may have been a scouting party for this group.
Quit the scouting party.
I'm more concerned about stragglers.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's just power through the valleys, but make sure we remember where the road is. I guess that's
I'm
my
not gonna
job.
go. I'm not gonna book it. I think slow and steady through these valleys is the best.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Works
All right.
for me. I'm not the driver or the navigator, so.
As Ash gets back in. I get short. So we get a short rest. In,
You
yeah.
can-
Yeah,
Complete
we
a
were
short
there
rest,
for 2
yes.
hours.
2 hours is the time it took for the horde to pass you.
All right.
Oh my god, guys, you can stack the dice.
Well, you
I
want to
know.
hit die one at a time so you don't waste them.
Mm.
Anyway, as you all pile in and on to the Brahma, I'm going to ask Ricky and Rasgar, do you hang on to the outside again or do you walk?
I'm gonna hang on. I don't want to walk.
Yeah, I'll hang on.
Okay. as the Brahma pulls out of the cave, and all of you begin resuming the journey, this time heading down through the valleys, which kind of twist and turn, but for the most part follow the same path as the road. You're making your way smoothly, and it seems as though the paved road and the dried, broken clay and badland that's down here at the bottom of the valley, the Brahma handles them both exactly the same. Feels no different to any of you. And as the Brahma's making its way through, I'd like perception checks from the two hanging on outside and one an advantage from the spotter.
I'm so good. I'm just trying to hang on.
Raskar, you're distracted a little bit because you swear you think you hear a whisper.
Mm. Focus all my attention on that, trying to manifest it.
As you search it out, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's good. 22.
The whisper suddenly comes into clarity as you focus on it. Where are we?
We are better. We're on the southeast part of Ceres, right?
Northeast.
Northeast, I'm sorry. The northeast section of Ceres, I say in my mind.
Huh. That is far. That is in Draconic, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I speak back in Draconic. When they touched the crystal, this is where they took me.
Then that is where we are needed.
As you wish.
And you stop because even with an 8, you catch a hint of motion ahead of you. Joe, with a 22, you see there is smoke coming from ahead. It is in the canyon as well. And as the Brahma moves closer, you see that on its side, smoke pouring from it, is another Brahma.
Oh, shit.
The guys that died?
No, they didn't have a
Oh,
Brahma.
okay, yeah,
He said
yeah.
he wished he had a Brahma.
Yeah.
Not that I was there for it. No one told me anything. There's a Brahma up ahead. A real
Ricky,
fucked one.
you also catch sight of the smoke before the announcement is called that it's a Brahma. But all you two see on the outside is smoke. The enhanced optics that the spotter has. Kind of seems to cut through the smoke a little bit.
Whatever it is not in good condition.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Ash is going. Oh,
I need a repeat from Asgar.
oh.
I said, whatever it is not in good condition.
It's not good condition, but it might be salvageable. Some parts of it.
Mm.
I don't expect survivors.
All right, I'm gonna pull up next to it.
Go slow.
As you begin to move in its direction, you see that there are creatures around it.
Shit.
There's a few undead shambling about in front of the sideways Brahma that's billowing smoke. They don't seem to be moving with any purpose, they're just kind of loitering about. But with your high perception, as you get closer, you see there is an individual in armor that climbs off the side of the Brahma and hops down. You're still 200 feet away, so if you want to disengage, you might be able to run away, or you could fight.
Roughly how many creatures do we see? Is it
Maybe nothing like it's maybe 7.
Considering how the state of our Brahma, I think it'd be worth the
Oh.
possible
Yeah.
salvage.
Parts are invaluable right now.
Plus, we don't want them to get intelligence on the Brahmas.
True.
No guns, maybe.
Quiet.
Can we communicate
Ricky,
like
you're
inside,
Ricky.
outside the Brahma?
Yeah, you can have a hatch could be open and you can just quietly talk. It's not
Okay, I'm gonna be like, there's a person. Does anybody see that? One of those, something looks alive.
I don't know if alive is the right word.
It is wearing armor. Is the side of intelligence, but it's not saying.
It could have been wearing armor when it died.
There's only one way to find out either way.
Either way, I'm going to pull up about 90 feet from it, and we get out and fight.
Okay.
90 feet, huh? Noted.
I'm going to cast mage armor.
Okay.
We said no guns, right?
Is it dark?
I mean,
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
guess.
the
can
afternoon.
use guns. Well,
Afternoon? Okay.
It's like 5 p.m.
can use guns, but
Bo. Who's Bo? Joe takes out her long bow.
Long Joe.
Long
Joe
Joe.
Joe
Joe
bow.
Bo. Bo's Joe. All of Joan feelings.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
That was a fucking reach on the last one. Wow. Cut your losses.
It was fantastic all the way through. Okay. Well, one moment here.
Mhm.
Alrighty. I will show you a map.
Ooh.
Whoa, why did the Brahma suddenly move? And why is it so dark? Hold on. You do your best, and yet...
Try your best. You don't
You're
succeed.
doing great. Don't worry.
Okay. All of you see, as you pull up at 90 feet... Why are they invisible? God fucking... There.
They weren't.
Oh.
You did a lot of chewing.
As you are on the approach, the undead seem to move in a way to see you better. And you watch as the armored figure turns and, like, raises a hand. And there's a milling of other figures that are moving too intelligently to be undead. Or at least the common undead.
I would like to do something.
What's that? What would you like to do?
As I'm hanging off the side of the Brahma, I'm going to do some hand motions. And I'm going to cast Sleet Storm.
Spicy.
What's the range
I
on
got
Sleet Storm?
150 feet.
Okay.
It is a 40-foot radius cylinder.
Okay, choose a spot.
Okay. I pretty much want it to where, like, they're gonna have to come out of it and, like, trickle out.
Okay.
So, like, to where the radius is, like, around here. So maybe starting around the Brahma.
So like this?
Yeah, but more so towards. Yeah. I want them to have to trickle out and not realize going on out.
Well, they've seen you. But
Yeah.
what does
It's
Sleet
heavily
Storm do exactly?
So it's heavily obscured. Any exposed flames are doused.
Nice.
Slick
Put the Brahma
ice.
out.
Yeah, slick ice on the ground. Whenever a creature enters the spell's area, or a turn starts on it, they must make a dex saving throw or fall prone.
Okay.
And anybody that's concentrating on a spell must make a successful Constitution save against my spell save DC.
Can I tag onto this moment?
What?
Joe wants to cast her fabulous meat grinder, the spike growth. And the best part is that the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check. So if it's heavily obscured,
Yep.
they
They
won't
can't
notice
see.
Joe casting it, so they might run straight into
Ooh.
it.
Little
Where are you
synergy.
putting it?
Right here towards us between, like, it's a 20 by, hold on. It's a 20-foot radius. So, like, basically if they came forward in our direction, they would walk straight into it out of the sleet.
So, here?
A little,
Yeah, that was good. Maybe up a notch or so.
maybe just a little bit closer to us.
Oh, I see what you
That's
mean.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a little crosshair there, but they'll hopefully just run straight into it.
All right. They are heavily obscured, which means they are also heavily obscured from you. So I'm going to whisk them away.
Save 16.
I'll deal with that in a minute. You have made a hostile action, which means I require initiative, please.
I get... Ooh, baby. 17.
Am I not roll?
Sorry, I don't know if this was the best play, because
Oh,
we're going to
there
have
we
to
go.
wait for them to trickle out, but
I think it's fine.
I kind of just... Yeah, I
You
kind of
did
wanted
roll.
to...
Richard. I see
We
it.
ready actions and unleash hell as they come out.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
I kind of mumble under my breath. Ugh, gonna have to wait.
Oh, Ricky, I
Joe
forgot.
would add, please don't run into the brambles, same as last time. That'll hurt.
Just like kind of, yeah, snort a little.
Snort.
Okay.
Sorry, melee.
Hold on a minute. I have a lot of dice to roll here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as we've rolled initiative, let me roll the dex save for this character.
Yeah. The rock music begins.
Yeah, and then anytime they start their turn, they gotta re-roll it. Dex save.
Yep. Joe, it's your turn.
I hold an action for the first thing I can see.
Okay.
Or an arrow.
Alrighty. Okay. Then... Alright, that there's going to be a lot of rolling for a minute before you see anything.
I'm okay with
Richard,
this.
what do you do?
I'm actually really happy they saw us, because if not, they wouldn't know where to go, and they'd just be in there.
Razgar's initiative isn't in the tracker.
I have a 17.
Oh wow, that's higher than you normally are.
Why does it say I have a 22?
It doesn't.
You're good.
Oh.
All right. Well, Richard, you know what? Joe had a really good idea, so Richard's gonna pop out the old short bow and also ready an action for the first.
I didn't know you could use a bow.
Because I'm not super great with it. I trained more with the pistol, but
I
we'll
get
see.
it. I get it.
Okay. You hold actions. Boy, if they even get to the fucking...
Yeah, I kind of
They might get
fucked that
mulched.
up.
The whole plan is that they get mulched. This is called Joe's Fabulous Meat Grinder.
So they're not even... So the ones I've rolled already have not even made it to the mulch. They,
Difficult terrain.
yeah, that's just... They're slow. Hang on.
Oh, I fucked up.
You hear the sounds of thudding and shambling.
Under my breath again, I'm like, neat.
Razgar.
Jerky.
I am going to walk up 25 feet. I'm
Baldy.
going to hold a Ray of Frost.
Okay. To make
I'm
them
just trying
even
to-
slower. All right.
Yep. Just trying
Is
to bait
Fleet
it.
Storm concentration?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be terrified if it wasn't.
Yeah,
Very
that'd be
very
bullshit.
strong.
Okay, he doesn't really go anywhere. All right, next.
I love control wizards.
Yeah.
What about Control Rangers?
That too.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Ash,
Yeah.
what do you do on your turn?
I'm gonna pop the hatch to the driver's seat and ready a firebolt with my firebolt gun.
Okay.
We're pretty much just chilling until they get out.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to trivialize this so much.
We're playing smart.
I'm very proud of you.
All the next encounters are gonna be a lot rougher.
Ricky, what do you do on your turn? You don't see any enemies yet, as just sleet, just...
Yeah, I'm holding my shield kind of up, as it gets closer. This terrain you said is like basically just flat and arid, right? Like I don't see like any rocks or anything in front of like between.
Yeah, not really. It's pretty. They're badlands. You're not seeing much.
Okay. I'm gonna just
For
stick
cool
with
rachs in the dirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the Brahma to hope that if there's anybody with ranged weapons, that'll give me a little bit of cover. But I'll have my axe out, but I don't think there's much I can do.
Just do
Okay.
push-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's see how this one. All right. Yeah, it falls prone. Okay.
Oh man.
The Brahma doesn't have a turn because no one's using any of its controls. To the top. Okay.
Let's just get him out here, you know?
Hold on a minute. Nope, they fall prone. Okay. Joe, I assume until otherwise stated, y'all are holding the actions?
Yeah, she's like, my arms get tired.
It was a little more effective than I thought. I'm sorry.
Okay, next.
The first person that pops their head out of that smoke is
Oh,
getting
yeah.
obliterated.
What's the DC to see your
16.
brambles?
14.
14. Okay. Well, he falls prone.
Into the brambles?
No, he's not there yet. Richard, it's your turn.
You know what? Richard will actually move a little bit too, just to kind of
Just
sure
bait
that
him.
Spice
our
things up a
squishy-
bit.
our squishy wizard is the very first thing that gets dogpiled if something manages to get through. Just
Okay.
in
I'm trying to
case.
bait. Yeah, I'm trying to bait.
And
All right.
I will again ready my short bow.
Okay, one moment. Hey, this one stays on its feet.
Good job,
Okay, let me see if it's
We're
sees
rooting
anything
for ya.
else.
I just like feet kicking. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're
Do
falling.
they take any damage when they fall?
No,
Or-
they don't
No,
take
they just
any
fall
buddy. It
over.
hurts their pride.
Yeah.
They just fall
I'm
over.
demoralizing them. That's it.
And this
This
one
is all-
will use its action to move, and in doing so, will reveal itself.
Yeah.
Is it-
Oh, you little douche.
It saw the brambles and went around them.
Damn. Alright, let's kill it.
There's a lot of held actions, so
Yep.
this triggers
well,
everybody.
Do you
who
want to do
can
like the
reach
top
it.
of the initiative and work our way down?
Yeah, Joe, you're
Yep.
first.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled. I got excited.
You pre-rolled.
Joe, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. I mean, you could just do Razgard since he already rolled.
You do
I
have.
did.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
9 damage. Speed reduced by 10.
Okay.
Easy but slower now.
Next held action, Joe.
First to hit is a 24.
Okay, it's just one attack, so
Okay. 10.
10. 10 points of damage. All right, next held action, Richard.
All right, I'm gonna roll with the short bow.
Roll the attack.
I'm
That
Oh.
certainly
hoping
hits.
25 hits
Yeah.
for a crisp 11.
All right. It is still alive.
Okay.
Next
my
held
turn.
action, Ash. Yes. That hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Fire and ice.
Ooh.
13.
Dang.
It is dead.
Aw.
It emerges from the sleet storm. Slumps
Here for
over.
Ricky. Oh.
Next.
We need to get Ricky some range.
Oh, good.
Get you
All
things to
right.
throw.
And Ash will pump a fire bolt.
This is where they all come out at once now.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Raskar. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's another ghoul's turn. Hold on, let me see if it makes it out. Does it fall
Ricky,
over?
we're gonna get you some like tomahawks to throw or something.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It falls prone.
Some javelins, maybe.
Okay, it gets up, moves a quarter of its movement, and fails to leave the sleet. Now, Rasgar, it's your turn.
Oh shit! If I hold the spell, it doesn't. I guess I'm just gonna hold another ray of frost. You know what?
I worked
I'm gonna
well
hold-
the first time.
Yeah, I'll hold another ray of frost. That's fine.
Okay.
Maybe take 5 feet back.
Now this one has barely moved. It fell over twice already. And it falls over again. Moving.
It's just so funny.
Yeah.
I wish we could see this happening.
Yeah.
We gotta
Sorry.
update the song to Yakety Sax or something.
I mean,
Do the mimicker one.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I was gonna say, throw that music on. Circus music.
okay. That's a little too cheerful. Here it is, the fair music. That'll do.
Gotta wait for it to play.
It'll be just a moment.
Yeah.
Let's see if this individual can get out of the sleet storm. No. Falls prone.
I've never had somebody fail this many DCs against my
Dude, it's...
I don't
Sorry.
think they're built for ice skating.
Yeah, they're not very
This
dexterous.
entity does not have a bad dex save. It has a +5 to its dex save, so... It's just my dice. Ash, it's your turn.
I hold another firebolt.
I'm shocked. Okay, next. This individual.
You got this, buddy.
It's falls prone. Which means
This
it
music.
moves like 10 feet on its turn, and that's it. Okay, Ricky, it's your turn.
The music just came on for me.
Yeah.
I will at least, I guess, kind of move up closer to the bramble in case I get a chance to do something.
Sure. Where do you go?
So
Just
I'll,
entice them to be the bait
Yeah.
at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move right there and get my axe out just in case somebody shows up.
Envision
Okay.
you just like tapping your foot with like hand on the axe, like, come on.
Okay. Let me roll
Difficult
the
terrain
save.
and a deck save. That's rough.
It's yes, they don't move much. That's a 6. It falls prone.
And I'm happy you're getting this much enjoyment out of this.
I think she's probably
I'm
crying
having a
at this
great
point.
time.
Okay, it's if this one cannot make the save, I am doomed. That's a 13. It falls prone. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm about to drop it at this point.
It
Well,
works.
okay.
Take your L's. I mean,
It-
take your W's.
Yeah,
It has okay, so this entity has made it to the brambles and there's a chance for it to see it.
DC 14 wisdom.
Thank you. It sees it. So
Good
now
job,
it has
buddy.
to start going around it. Joe, it's your turn.
I take out another arrow.
All right.
Oh man has rolled so many dice already in this combat.
I mean, when you make me roll, you will succeed. That is, yeah, he's successful. He gets to here. Let me see if he notices the brambles. He does not.
Yeah.
All right. How
Or
much
meet the
damage does it
grinder.
take?
2d4 per 5 feet.
Okay. He's well, he moves at half, so he gets to here. So roll me 4d4.
Six.
6.
Terrible rolls.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2. Damn.
A 1-2. A 1-2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Well, no, he still has the action move, so he would get to here. So roll me another 2d4. He reveals himself.
Hey, buddy. 3.
Uh,
Oh, and then held actions.
yeah.
Can I go first?
I mean, the person who's it's an initiative order, so Joe, your held action goes first.
28 to hit. I wish I could use my gun.
I mean, you
7.
could.
7 damage. I'm not willing to risk backup. At
Uh,
least right now. I'll pull it out if we're in trouble. That's 7 damage.
as this individual steps out of the sleet cloud and gets shot by an arrow, for 7, it turns around and it says something. What languages do you speak?
Common, Infernal, Orc, Primordial, and Undercommon.
Common and Gnomish.
Why Gnomish?
Common,
cro-
Draconic, Gnomish.
Oh, Tinkery.
Draconic
I
Giant
have
and Orc.
Dwarvish.
Raskar and
Just
Ash,
Dwarvish.
roll me perception.
That's Draconic.
Yeah.
Attention.
You don't hear it,
Perception.
Raskar.
Okay.
1.
Oh man.
Neither of you hear it.
Wah, wah, wah.
This individual tries to raise its shield, and it says something over its shoulder, but all you hear is doesn't mean anything to you. Richard, it's your
What
turn.
about the rest? Of
These
our
are the held actions, right?
They are, yeah. Richard, go ahead.
Well, fire him a short bow at it.
Yep, roll an attack.
Isn't it so cool to have guns and still have to use bows?
I'm
man.
assuming that one misses.
You could choose to use your gun. Yeah, that super misses.
Nope.
I hesitate to point out that if you're using a gun, that would hit. Raskar, it's your turn for your held action.
Yep. 14.
That does not hit.
Oh, okay.
It has a shield
Yeah,
and is
we're
in heavy
slipping.
armor.
Gotcha.
And then it's Ash's held action.
Yes.
Okay. And where is it? There we go. Nope. There.
That doesn't
15?
hit.
Oh my god, guys. Get your shit together.
Yeah, we fucked up.
We have all of the advantage here.
You literally do. Okay. I believe that's all the held actions.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless Ricky wanted to throw something.
Richard, now it's actually your turn.
All right. We're gonna try that short bow again.
Okay, roll an attack.
There you go.
That hits.
That's a hit.
And I don't get sneak attack. Oops,
I'm afraid
for
not.
6.
I'm afraid not. But you do hit for 6. It all adds up. Now, Ash. Just Ash. Roll me a history check.
Okay.
He looks very scary.
18.
You recognize from the briefs a captain. This is a leader of an enemy's platoon.
Yikes.
All right, that's the captain. Let's take him out.
Anything else in your turn, Richard?
I'm all set. I'm nowhere really to hide unless I go run back behind the Brahma.
Okay. It's now this ghoul's turn, which will... Well, he still has to fucking save.
I'm so sorry.
How many times did the captain slip? Because I need that mental image.
4.
Oh my god. He was probably so pissed.
This
Flailing
ghoul
around.
managed to stay on its feet as it emerges,
Hey, and no held actions to bombard it.
and it will then double move
There you go,
and
Ricky.
gets all the way up to Ricky. Ricky, you were holding an attack.
I am.
As this ghoul charges up to you. As the ghoul runs out, all of you watch the captain raise its sword at the ghoul, and you hear it. And the ghoul doesn't seem to respond.
Gesundheit.
I got him.
Yeah, that hits. Ghoul's AC is 12.
That's what we call overkill.
14 slashing damage. You slam it with your axe.
And I just like scream out, finally!
That's your held action. It's now Razgar's turn.
I am
The
going
Capitan.
to. Yep, I'm gonna do a chromatic orb at 2nd level, and I'm gonna use cold damage. Go
Sensing a
figure.
theme.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
now
yeah,
that
so-
there is actual fighting.
Yeah.
I concur.
We can put away the nonsense.
18.
18 does not hit.
Oh man, that sucks.
He has a shield and heavy armor. You think his AC is
Yeah,
likely
no.
20.
I'm gonna move back.
He immediately retreats.
Yep.
Oh, that didn't work. Goodbye.
Nope. Oh, no.
It's now this creature's turn. It's so far back. Hang on.
They can always just lay down and die.
They aren't even smart enough for that. It falls prone. Moves 10 feet. Difficult terrain and falling prone over and over. Hold on, I gotta roll it again.
I gotta make it a note. I am like behind the Brahma.
Uh-huh. Okay, this entity's turn. He falls prone, and he knows that he now has to go farther.
Does he see the bramble?
He has been warned.
They have failed
Oh,
every dex save.
that's what he yelled. Damn it.
Gotcha.
Oh well, at least it's making them have to run around.
Yeah. It's like we almost got like a little funnel going.
A little
That guy's still
landmine.
stuck in the middle of it.
And he moves here. And he moved a total of 15 feet that round. Great. Ash, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm focused on the captain, so
Smart.
let's.
So the captain,
Yeah.
for the image here, is like standing in this bramble field, shield up in front of his face, just trying to weather all this bullshit. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
And he's still vaguely
Aw.
getting
And he
turned
weathers
on.
it.
He's doing great right now.
He really is.
Uh,
He's doing phenomenal.
damn
The
it.
firebolt just whoop into the ground next to him. Anything else on your turn, Ash?
That's it.
The best part about the captain being in there is he either goes the short way through the brambles but back into the sleet storm or the long way out.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not ranged.
He doesn't seem ranged.
Okay, this soldier manages to escape the sleet storm.
Oh
I'm
god.
so proud of him.
He looks at all of you, and he is
Hey.
just dripping wet.
His butt hurts.
And he will run his full... Oh, he doesn't do that.
Are the captains? Would I know with the history check? Are they usually undead or are they actually people?
They're usually undead.
Okay,
They're
They're
just
just
more intelligent
smarter
undead
undead.
than a fucking ghoul or a ghast.
gotcha.
As this one gets into melee with you, Ricky, that is the end of its turn.
You know, more than you can eat.
Ricky, it's your turn.
Okay, I whisper something to myself under my breath. I go into a rage. My Sishan type tail comes out. How bad is the original ghoul looking?
It's looking below half. It's looking bloody.
Okay.
It's missing an arm
So-
now.
Oh, I love it. So I'm really excited by that. I'm in a rage. I'm gonna
Hey,
swipe
whatever
my
gets your ball
axe.
rolling.
Yeah. Hey, swipe my, when I'm in a rage, swipe my axe at that guy.
Okay. Roll an attack. AC is 12.
I don't know if you have it intended, Echo, but I can see the health on the ghoul.
Can you see the health on anything else?
No,
No.
just the ghoul.
Just the ghoul.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's about to die
I'm just
because you hit.
Finish him.
Oh, he brought a snack to the fight.
He did.
So it'll be that.
That's the arm that's
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice
he
damage.
grabbed it with his mouth.
Yeah, +2 for
Yeah,
the
it
rage.
super dies. Okay, so you deal 20 points of damage to it. You cleave this ghoul down where it stood, and it slumps in 2 pieces onto the ground.
And then I just turn and I smile and I like take a big breath and just swipe again at the soldier or the whoever's walked up on me.
Okay, go for it. You see this individual is carrying a shield and uses a spear.
Yeah.
A 21. This individual will use its reaction to parry
No.
and makes that miss.
Counter parry. I'm just kidding.
I think that's just called swing again.
So it like locks the spear behind the shield and catches the great axe and just shoves it to the side.
Okay. I mean, I'll just kind of like flare my nostrils and that'll be my turn.
The individual seems unintimidated and uncaring.
How dare.
It's undead.
I'm pretty scared of you, if that makes it any.
All right, hang on. Back to this fucking joke. This thing has to try and... It falls prone. Moves 10 feet. That's its turn. Yay. Top of the order. Okay. This one, I'm really bothered that this one cannot save. Because its dex save is insane, and I cannot roll it. DC 16?
Yeah.
Hey! It stays on its feet!
Good for them.
Okay. It emerges from the sleet storm.
Oh, it's the hot one.
Oh, I recognize that.
Yeah, do you? I did too when I saw your fucking thing use it.
God damn it.
rolled.
Ricky, I hope you can take a dominatrix.
One moment.
She's a spicy meatball.
She is a spicy meatball.
As it emerges from the sleet storm, it can finally see all of you. It vanishes from view
Shit.
Oh.
and appears behind you, Ricky.
Oh my god, she did that anime thing.
All of you watch as it suddenly steps out of Ricky's shadow.
So cool.
She nothing personneled you.
I'm like, Joe, you brought her on me.
Which means she still has her action.
Oh no, she's hot.
She gets to attack at advantage because you're in melee with that, and she gets flanking. But she rolled a 1 and a 2, so don't worry about it. Let's have a multi-attack. She tries
Getting
again.
higher than Mickey fucking Mouse.
That's a natural 20.
Mm?
All right, let me roll d6.
Why D6?
Don't worry about it.
I'm suddenly more worried than I was before.
I need you to roll a con save for me, Ricky.
You're real good at those, right?
Nice.
Pretty good.
As this entity appears behind you, Ricky, you suddenly feel a terrible pain as it slashes into your back. And you take... Okay, this being a crit might be a problem.
Is it
You're
bludgeoning,
raging.
piercing, or slashing?
Part of it is.
Oh.
Great.
The con save is successful, so you take half of 66 necrotic damage.
Half, and it's all necrotic.
You also
That
take...
part's necrotic, so you take
you-
33 necrotic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
okay.
Okay.
you also take 21 points of piercing damage.
So half of that, which
Half
is 10.
of that. 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So 43 total damage.
I cannot
Yeah.
see your health. How are you looking after that?
I'm still up.
She's not looking good.
I'm not looking good at all.
Ouch. She wasn't fucking around.
She
She,
rolled a
was like,
crit.
you made me fall on my ass so many times, I'm gonna murder you.
Ash, this woman, this entity in black armor, you recognize it from the briefs as a star assassin.
Oh.
no.
Undead or human?
Undead. We're gonna say if it's a follower of the star, it's undead, and I'll tell you otherwise if it's not.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That's its turn, though. Joe, you're up.
I think Joe sees that vicious blow on Ricky, and she drops her bow and takes out her rifle. She's
Okay.
not playing around anymore.
Similar idea.
Yeah, so I'm gonna first cast Hunter's Mark on her because I'm more worried about her right now.
All right.
Good job, Hunter's Mark.
Womp womp.
Ridiculous. Anyways,
Roll every round though.
yeah, I do. But that's just my first Hunter's Mark. Since I have eyes on the prize, my first turn with Hunter's Mark is at advantage.
Roll your attack.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
Nobody reminded me about my magic stuff, so it's a regular bullet, because I'm stupid.
Are you blaming everybody else right now?
Of course I am. If I took the blame, I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Okay. She takes 11 points of piercing damage.
And my second attack,
Well,
with my magic shit.
Oh,
That's the
yes.
one
One
for
more
Hunter's
for the
Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Oh
can't
yeah,
forget that big one.
and this is with my magical ammo. So I remembered it this time. Oh no! 14. Does that cut through her armor? Question mark.
It
So it
hits.
hit?
Guns.
Well, it was a 15. So the damage is 15.
To say,
16.
Actually,
Oh, you only
no,
get
I'm
100 marks
sorry.
once.
I'm sorry. I lied to you. Her AC
You got my
without
hopes up
armor
to
is 15.
spit on me.
Yeah, she got 15.
I did get 15.
The
I'm
bullet.
using the bullet.
Oh, yes, you did hit then.
Yay! Wow, the roller coaster I just went through in the past 5 seconds. And then it's 15 damage.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
Oh, ha. What a fun little surprise that I immediately forgot about.
Another
fucking
one.
one. Goddamn one.
the dice punished you.
As your gun,
My hubris.
the star assassin whips around and looks at you.
I close the tank lid. Good luck, Ricky!
It's now the captain's turn. The captain. What does the captain do?
What you gonna do, Cat?
Gonna run through a field of brambles.
I think he is.
Kinda gotta.
Yeah, he is. Roll me 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me 10d4.
Here's 8. There we go. And then 2
Nice.
more.
That's a fucking great roll. Jesus.
28.
Yeah.
Brambly
got it.
dambly.
But as it gets into melee with you, Richard, it's going to multi-attack.
All right.
Yours. You.
AC 17.
Okay, I rolled an 18
Well,
with
that'll
its
do
long
it.
sword, and then it's going to shield bash you and try and knock you down.
Oh, shit.
I
think
need
our
a-
hubris is
I
gonna
need a
be our
strength saving
downfall,
throw.
guys.
Strength save.
Yes,
Yeah, I can fail one of those for you.
thanks. DC's 14.
You're
Oh.
You succeed. You are not knocked to the ground, but you do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of slashing damage.
I will take that.
And as you are basically slammed in the face with a shield, the captain then raises its sword at you, and you hear... you guys are now close enough, Raskar. You hear him say in Draconic, "Focus the ranged."
Oh. Echo, I have a confession to make. I cast Hunter's Mark, which means that the bramble field would have dropped.
So
he
you
wouldn't
did.
have taken 28 damage.
Big
I will
oof.
die with honor.
I will die with your honor.
Richard will die with my honor.
That's it for the captain's turn. Richard, you're up.
All right, we're gonna do some cool rogue things, maybe.
I
I'm
have faith
going
in you.
I'm glad you do. I'm going to try to short sword this captain.
Okay. That almost
Don't
nat
think a
20'd.
16 does it.
No, his
But-
AC is still 20.
But where's my features? I get to do cool swashbuckler thing.
Good. Please do it.
If I make
Now
a
worry
melee
for
attack
your
against
life?
a creature, that creature can't make attack of opportunities against me for the rest of its turn.
Sure, so you will flee?
Run.
No, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, hold on. I'm going to make sure I'm on the right tool, and go flank with Ricky to try
Okay.
to help her out.
Sure.
And then
You have a bonus
bonus-
action.
I do. I'm gonna offhand the pistol.
Okay.
And then, do I get? We're flanking, and I don't have disadvantage in melee with the pistol.
We have
You
already
have advantage.
established that when you're in melee with your firearm, because you don't have disadvantage, you can flank with it. So yes, you have
Yeah. Well,
advantage.
do I get advantage because we're flanking, or do
Yes.
we not? Okay.
You're using your pistol basically as a melee weapon.
I don't. It might not
Her-
matter.
Oh.
Her
It's
AC is 15.
Her AC's
to a
15
pistol.
with the guns.
Nice.
Okay.
So normal.
Why
damage,
is there
and
a
then
dude?
I'm just preparing.
Okay, you get
And
sneak
then-
attack because
I do
Yeah, that's a pretty decent roll.
so
23.
23 points of damage. Okay. So this assassin turns to face the woman who shot her in the back twice, and you are suddenly in her face and just like right in the
Power
mouth.
slide into position and just.
Where
Okay.
did you even get that?
It's a Nerf gun.
I know, but it just appeared out of nowhere. You have so many props. Fuck. Stuff about my game.
I'm
You're
still.
gonna have me go rifling in that closet for an actual rifle.
It is now this ghoul's turn. The captain points to that ghoul, and it reconstitutes itself,
No.
coming back to life with a few hit points. And it will immediately take its turn on you, Ricky.
No flanks, though, right?
No, it doesn't get a flank. Ricky, does an 8 hit you?
Does not.
I didn't think so. How about 11?
Nope.
Okay, it did its best.
Poor guy
Raskar.
just came back from the dead.
Yeah, give him a minute. He's nauseous. Raskar, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Where am I? I am. Whoa! I just moved something. Okay. I am going to move. Well, go 10 feet here.
Okay, you're
And
using the
then-
Brahma as cover.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm gonna go 10 feet here, and I am going to cast. I wanted to make sure that it was enough, but I'm gonna cast Rhyme's Binding Ice at 2nd level. It will get all 4 of these. I just can't move the thing anymore now that I made it.
Oh,
It's a
this is
30-foot
what you're
cone.
talking about. Okay. Yeah, it
yeah,
will get all
yeah.
4. Okay,
that is
and you
going to
can
be-
avoid Ricky?
Yeah,
An
I'm
evocation
an
wizard.
evocation. So I'm gonna twist it. So as you see, I clap my hands together and it shoots out. As like I'm opening it, it just comes off of it and it's just spider webbing up their legs and everywhere around Ricky. So I need con 16 saves from all of them.
Okay, from the assassin
That
first.
ghoul right back down.
If they fail, they take full damage and are hindered until they use an action to break away the ice, and their speed's reduced to 0.
Okay, the assassin rolled a 19. The ghoul rolled a 2. The
Take
captain
half damage if not.
rolled a 20, and
Oh.
the soldier rolled a 2.
So 16 and hindered if fail, 8 if succeed.
Okay, what is hindered?
0 speed, and you cannot move until.
So it's like
you use an
grapple.
action. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cold damage of 16 destroys the school.
Yay.
Okay. 16 hurts the soldier, and is it halved if they succeed?
Yeah. So 8 damage on.
Okay. That was a good spell.
Yeah. And I have 5 feet left. I'm running back as close as I can.
Okay. It's now this ghast's turn. Hold on. Come on.
That guy's still.
Yes. He falls prone. Moves 10 feet.
We got enough to do.
Now it's this individual's turn.
Guys, I'm starting to think we would have been in over our heads.
This one succeeds. But has to double move to get out of the sleet storm. Okay. He ends his turn here. That's his turn. Ash, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, this was
Ash
supposed to be
goes
a
in-
very tough encounter, and you
I mean, I think we're
It's
about
still
to
tough. It's still
realize.
tough.
Yeah.
not as tough as it
Ash
could
goes
have
into
been.
healer mode, and he's going to do what he did to Razgar the other day and slather some oil onto him, casting
Neosporin?
Sanctuary on himself
Oh, okay.
as a bonus action. So DC Wisdom saving throw to hit me, but I'd say this is probably the first time you've seen him use his feline agility, which I have.
I
can
need to
double-
know. I really need to know. Does Ash run like a person or like a cat?
like he's on all fours.
Okay.
Aw, I
Yeah.
just want to pick him up.
His little bobtail bobbing up and down, and he's gonna run over to Ricky and quickly combat medic.
Okay, it's not
Just-
a spell. You can combat medic. Roll medicine at disadvantage.
I've been thinking about this for a few turns now. Come on, roll well. Well, double twos. So you heal for 12 hit points,
I love
and
the
then
sudden and non-consensual stabbing of Ricky every time Ash could get near her.
Every time.
this one is an ointment for the poison or whatever.
Sudden ointment
you-
lathering.
Yep, exactly. And then he's going to move back.
Meow.
Okay, as you run back, the
I
Star
know.
Assassin will try and hit you. And we'll try and...
Wisdom.
It's the DC 17?
Yep.
She fails.
Yes.
So
Okay.
she thinks about it. And stops.
She was like, "Oh, he's so cute though.
Oh, he's too greasy.
He's
And
a
then
slippery kitty."
and that is my turn.
That's where you end your turn?
No, he's gonna climb back up, actually, since he's doubled his movement speed.
So you're on top of the Brahma?
Yeah, like halfway into the cockpit or
Okay.
the driver's seat.
It's now this soldier's turn. It is grappled. It does not feel an inclination to break that off yet, and is going to make a spear attacks on Ricky here at advantage because of the flanking. That's a 20 to hit you, Ricky.
Yep.
Yep. That is 13 points of piercing damage,
Piercing. Okay.
which is halved for you.
Yep. So.
And he attacks again. That definitely hits. That's a 26. And that's 9 points of piercing, so halved again.
Halved again. Okay. Still up.
Nice.
Ricky, your turn. You're getting wailed on from both sides. It's not great.
Yeah. Let's see here. Well, actually, sorry. First, I have a point of order question.
Sure.
Which is my tail is something I can use as reaction to increase my AC.
Yeah.
Do I need to call that before I hear what your roll was?
No, if you hear that I hit you and you think that
Then
it
I
can
can
reduce
do it.
it,
Okay.
yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure. And then, okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm not
might
doing
wanna-
well. I think I'm gonna disengage and go back to the Brahma. I don't think I can be very helpful.
At least not
Ah.
getting
If
wailed
you're,
on at
if you're
advantage.
dead, yeah, no.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna move to the other side of the assassin if I can do that without that other guy.
Well, this guy, if you move at all, you're gonna provoke.
Then I have to disengage.
You have to
okay,
disengage.
So,
If
yeah,
you
I'll
wanna move.
disengage. Yeah, I'll disengage and head back to the Brahma. Pull
Okay.
myself together.
So you run and jump into the Brahma.
Yeah, I run away.
Live to rage another day.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm still raging.
Because you got hit.
Then that's your turn, I believe. You have a bonus action if you want to pop a potion or something.
I don't think I have any unless we all started with some.
I don't have any either.
Yeah, I don't think I have one yet, so
What a
that's what I'll
shame.
do.
All right, next. It's the school's turn. Fucking hold on.
Woo!
Ah, it stays on his feet, and he emerges. He moves 15 feet, and then he moves 30 feet. That's his turn. All right, no one's driving. It's now the assassin's turn. The
She just
assassin.
turns around to look at you.
The assassin looks at you, Richard,
What's up?
and you watch as it suddenly seems to step into a shadow,
Ah, that fucking bitch.
Oh, that's unsettling.
and it appears behind
Radgar,
Razgar.
I knew it.
It's gonna make a couple attacks on you, Razgar.
Yep.
Jesus, that's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
I need a con save.
No shield.
Oh wait, no, hold on. At 27, I don't think shield could save from it.
No, she
that.
can't save me. 20 on my con
Good
save.
con save, though.
Okay. Yeah, that is successful. This is not a crit, so it will not likely do that much fucking.
60 something damage.
Yeah.
Insta kill me.
I don't think so. You take 10 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
I'm almost dead.
It has another attack.
I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. You're just not gonna be. Okay.
That's a 13 to hit.
No.
I didn't think so. I'm gonna die. Oh, it missed me.
I am
Joe,
going to die.
it's your turn.
Hey, so I'm realizing that things are a little more dicey than we anticipated, and I'm gonna get into the gunner's seat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do
Good
an
job.
electric surge.
Okay, what are you targeting?
This fucking bitch right behind Raskar.
Okay. I'll roll a con
In the hopes
save.
that it'll bounce. But
She rolled a 13 flat.
if that target is struck, the bolt will then jump to the nearest enemy target. Okay, so she failed her Constitution save.
Roll damage.
Hold on. I had to use
Then
the
within
ability.
30
Wait,
feet,
do I have to
yeah.
make an attack roll, or does it? She just.
So the first one has to attack.
Okay. So it's just normal. Oh,
Thank
whew,
God.
Thank
that definitely
God.
hits.
26 hits. Yeah, roll
Okay, the
damage.
damage is normal.
Lots of big numbers.
20
Okay.
points of lightning damage.
That's good. That's really good.
Holds better than me, who had
And it
only
jumps.
beat a 12 last time.
It jumps to
jumps.
this ghoul.
So con save for him. DC is.
Rolled an 8.
What, how do I know what my DC is?
It
on
says
the
it. It's a
bottom of
DC
the
15.
DC 15.
Oh, I have. Yeah, right.
The ghoul fails and takes
Take
20
the
points
same
of
amount?
lightning damage. Yep.
Okay.
And then it jumps again to this soldier, who is the closest target, who will make a con save.
How
He's
many times
much
can this jump?
5 total.
Okay.
The soldier rolled a 13.
So, and there's 5 guys. Love 5
Look at
guys.
that.
Could use a burger right now.
Oh yeah.
The soldier takes 20 points of lightning damage and it jumps again. The next nearest target is the captain.
I don't know if it's gonna jump again. He looks like he's pretty hardy.
Yeah, it looks like he can probably make fort saves.
We got
Or
Echo
con
Dice.
saves.
It's He rolled an 11.
We got
So
Echo
he takes
Dice.
20 points of lightning damage.
Don't put a
And
gun in Joe's
jumps
hand.
again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it jumps again. So it jumps to the last soldier who exited the sleet storm.
Oh, poor guy.
Guys, I made it out!
Oh, wait a second. I gotta do a con save for.
The sleet storm.
Yeah.
This soldier succeeded, so he takes half.
So
He takes 10, and it stops jumping, but it was the end of the jumps anyway.
You have to make a 15 con.
Yep.
Yeah,
Look
you're
at
fine.
you!
Look at that. The sleet storm stays up.
No,
Yeah.
thank God.
I don't even. There's like one. I think there's one guy left in there, or not even.
Yeah, there's one guy left in there.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
'em.
it's a fucking ghoul. Or no, it's a ghast. Whatever. Yeah,
So
Joe,
Ricky-
very
Ricky.
successful.
I keep calling myself Ricky. Joe's just like, and that's for
As
sure.
the lightning suddenly just across the entire battlefield, and all of the enemies just suddenly lurch as this lightning chain connects all of them. And some of them drop to their knees, some of them seem to weather it better than others. Razgar, next to you, this star assassin, suddenly and smoke and dust plumes out from underneath her mask.
It's standing.
Still standing, but barely.
You should get out of there, buddy.
Yeah.
It's now the captain's turn.
I have Hunter's Mark on her, and I hit her with a weapon.
You
attack.
did roll your
Yeah,
Hunter's
D6, guys.
Woo, one.
Mark. She has 2 hit points.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
You 100%.
As the dust out of her mask, she drops down to her knees, and the lightning has deconstituted her skeleton, and she just into a pile of armor and rotten flesh.
And I'd like to use my bonus action to put my Hunter's Mark on the captain now.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought I was dead.
I think you get inside the Rama though.
Thank you, Joe.
It's now the captain's turn. The captain moves up to you, Richard.
Oh, Richard's a
to see
good
you
buffer
here again.
zone.
It's going to make a couple of attacks, a longsword and a shield bash.
17.
I rolled a 27 to hit
That'll
That
for
do it.
this
definitely
longsword,
is.
and a 23 for the shield bash. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
Oh my god, I rolled really
I
bad
think
on
I'm going
damage.
down.
You are knocked
Minus
prone.
1.
He's a rogue.
Atrophy.
You take 4 points of slashing damage, and 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the shield, just flung right into your face, and
I
you
will-
are knocked back 5 feet and are knocked prone.
Yep, I will do uncanny dodge that I forgot about last time to only take 3 of that bludgeoning.
That's a good call. Okay, so you take a total of 7.
I'm still above half.
The captain then moves up to close the distance, and that's his
Steps
turn.
up again.
Richard, it's your turn.
I'm gonna get up, stand up, come on, put my hands up.
Stand up for your right.
And I've got the feeling, so I'm gonna jump up and shoot this man with my pepper box.
Okay, roll your attack.
Come on, man. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
23 hits.
Beautiful roll.
Normal. 8.
Nice.
And-
Good hit.
Oh, the Brahma's within 5 feet of me. I don't get sneak attack for the
No,
swashbuckler
I'm
thing.
afraid not.
Aw.
You were, but then he knocked you into it.
Yep. He inadvertently.
I know your tricks.
I know the mechanics of this game.
I understand swashbucklers. I was one.
Oh shit.
You're
Oh,
in full plate,
In
my
his
dude.
yeah.
Things
Slowest
change.
rogue.
I get that.
Life is a
Think people
journey.
can't have a career shift.
Plong.
You know what? I'm gonna stay in melee with him, I think, and I'm gonna short sword him.
Check out the nuts on this guy. Okay, roll an attack.
Yeah. Well, I'm...
Check out the dick on this Richard.
You hit. Check out the dismiss.
It's an offhand, so ignore that +5. It's only 5.
Okay, still a good hit. You manage to find a joint in the armor, and you just slide the short sword up into it.
It's not even good full plate, my dude.
Budgeting. At the end
I
of
really
your
like
turn,
this sympathetic follower of the star.
Razgar, it's your turn.
Hitting the Brahma.
How's that captain in front of him looking?
Not good. I mean, he didn't look good from the start, but he looks not good, real not good now. He's pretty shambling, shaking a bit. The armor looks like it is holding him up more than he's holding it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna Seeing that, I'm gonna step up 10 feet, and I am going to no crystal this time. I am going to metallic breath weapon, enervating breath,
Okay.
on these two in front of me.
What does that do?
Each creature in the cone must succeed a con save 14 or become incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Con saves.
So you see he's hurting, and he comes up, and just that opalescence. You would think it would be normal smoke, but no. Or normal
So,
fire. But
wait,
nope.
the soldier and this ghast?
Yeah, 15-foot cone.
Yeah, okay, so the ghoul immediately is incapacitated.
Mhm.
Which I need to find. There it is. The soldier succeeds with a 24.
Okay. Nothing else happens if not. So that is, guys, and I'm gonna go in the tank. I'm gone.
You
I'm
climb
fucking
up into
off.
the tank. You get in the hatch.
Yep.
Okay.
And I shut the hatch.
This ghast's turn. Hold on.
Yeah, we kind of just left Rich out there.
He's
That's
fine.
right.
Ghast falls prone.
Everybody's in the tank except
Moves 10
Richard.
feet.
He's fine.
It's now this soldier's turn. The soldier will move up.
Oh boy.
Oh. Yes. It will double move.
Sorry, Richard.
Eh. I got my reaction back. I can.
That's
I
his
had my
turn.
turn. I can uncanny dodge.
Ash, it's your turn.
Okay. Shit. Well,
Get in the driver's seat and run this guy over.
The soldier, the one you just pinged, has climbed up onto the Brahma.
Oh shit.
okay. Well, he's gonna treat Razgar with an action and stab Ricky with a needle for a healing
Okay.
word.
Ow, what the fuck?
Oh, so healing
So-
word?
Yeah.
So that's a bonus action.
Yep. So this is for Ricky, 6. And then Razgar. Disadvantage for this. That's so 18 points. of
Oh my
healing.
god, that's amazing.
That's what he do.
And
What I call him
I am gonna close the hatch to the driver's seat just in case.
Okay.
Well, he still has sanctuary because he hasn't
R.I.P.
attacked
Richard.
it. Well, he still has sanctuary because he hasn't attacked.
Fine. I'm
Correct.
fine.
So, yeah, he's gonna keep that hatch open, but kind of poke
It's
pokes
fine.
it
I'm
out.
fine. I would not object if the barbarian came back out.
Barbarian had like 4 hit points.
This soldier is stunned. Next. Ricky. You have not been attacked, and you have not made an attack since your last turn.
I think I was hit in that last turn.
She was hitting that last turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Two
trust you.
attacks from the ghoul that got reinvigorated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
Your rage is still up then.
Okay, so I think we said I'm in the Brahma.
Yes.
A hatch has been closed. Are there 2 hatches or just 1?
There's
All
3
of the
hatches.
hatches are closed right now.
3. Okay.
There's 1 over each position.
Ash's hatch is not closed.
Never mind.
He is
Atch's
making-
hash.
Ash's hatch.
Okay, if Ash's hatch is not closed, I'm gonna pop out, and the one that is climbing on the Brahma, if I can get to it, I will just go ahead and swipe at it.
You will
with
have to
my-
get out of the Brahma to do that. So you'd have to get up on top of it.
We could always go back in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I'll do that. Yeah, I'll hop up on top of the Brahma and then just start slashing down at the one that's crawling up on the Brahma.
No free
Okay.
ride.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oof.
A 14 does not hit.
Tagged, Right.
Okay, so I'll do the second one, and I'll do this one recklessly
Okay.
because I probably should have done that since I can get back in the Brahma.
Well, you should know, getting in the Brahma, if there is an enemy within 5 feet of you, provokes an attack of opportunity.
You're fleeing their radius.
Oh, right. Okay,
So-
so I'll just attack it not recklessly. I'm gonna attack it normal.
Okay. I don't want you to make a mistake that might get you hit.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate
You might
that.
still get hit, but, you know.
At least you won't get advantage.
Ugh.
That cannot hit. I'm afraid.
Yikes.
And I have no react. I have that's it. I have no bonus action.
Okay. So do you stay outside or you get back in the Brahma?
No one's close enough for an opportunity attack right now.
The one you just swung
The
at
one
is
you
close enough for an
Of
opportunity
course.
attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll hop back down in case everybody.
Yeah, I
else
think
close
one
the
attack
hatch.
is better than however many attacks you could keep.
Yeah.
He will make a spear attack on you.
Miss.
Yep.
Manifesting.
I rolled a 10.
Yay!
That'll
See, I'm
miss.
magic.
To be fair, manifesting a poor roll from me is kind of like saying the sun's going to rise. Okay, it's now this ghoul's turn. This ghoul is stunned. Okay. We go to the top. This ghast remains dead. This star assassin, on her turn, the captain points at her,
No!
and she reconstitutes herself.
Fuck you, bruh.
We gotta kill this captain.
This is
Yeah.
why the followers of the star are dangerous. It's now the star assassin's turn. Ash, you said your hatch is open. The star assassin climbs up on the Brahma and will swing her spiked chain down into it at you.
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't attacked anybody.
It's true.
It's still up.
You have not. I'm rolling it. She rolls a 3. The other
I
targets
look
are
up
behind
at her.
hatches.
Yeah, I look up at her. Hey, fuck you, bitch!
She has multi-attack. She tries again.
Okay.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Sanctuary, if she fails the wisdom save, she can choose a different target.
Yes.
But all of the hatches are closed.
hmm
She would have to
Dash.
use an action to pull open a hatch. She doesn't
Okay.
do that. Instead,
Ricky
she
went
swings
into
again.
Ash's hole.
I was just thinking because Rich was there. Alright, that's fine with me.
She is not going to move to
Okay.
attack Richard. She will swing again, and this time the wisdom save was a 19.
Okay.
So
All right.
when she feels herself overcome the magical deflection, she looks down at you, and you hear in weird common, "No, fuck you," and she swings the chain down at
Gonna
you.
give our kitty a big poke.
Them shit's hurt.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, hold on, let me roll a d6. Okay, roll me a con save. I've rolled the necrotic damage every time. She does other stuff.
Okay.
That's a
Kitty!
fail.
Kitty!
You may want to spoil that.
Nobody has inspiration.
I don't.
I don't.
That's
I do, I got it
13.
for you.
Oh wait,
I had
wait,
a
wait, wait.
second. I had a
Uh,
second inspiration if I got one for my spiel
Have
at the
her,
beginning.
have
of
her re-roll the
this.
wisdom save.
Can you
Okay.
go
I
back
think.
that far?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. You want me to re-roll that wisdom save?
yeah.
Okay.
Class, you know you won the RP vote last week. You do have one.
I do have one. I thought I forgot that I was.
Now,
gonna use
only
it on
one
Ricky's
inspiration
con
can be
save.
spent here.
Yeah.
I rolled a 21.
Okay. Can I use my inspiration to
On your
re-roll the
con
con
save.
save? It's a different roll.
Technically.
It's the same... Okay. Yeah.
Same sequence of events, but it is a different roll.
I will allow that. You can re-roll the con save.
No.
Bruh.
The
Dude,
dice...
I've been.
The dice hath spoken.
Okay. Come on.
Fuck this kitty in particular.
You take 13 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
How much is that total?
35.
35.
Okay.
How you doing?
Somehow
Kit Kat?
I
Not
saved the
good.
con save and got that much, so don't feel bad.
Oh, she
well.
rolled way better against you.
Yeah, yeah, she did.
That's the Star Assassin's turn. Joe, you're up.
Yikes. Okay, so how many? This Brahma has 3 charges, right?
It has 2 now, but yes.
Yeah, that's not 3 total. I think this calls for another electrical surge.
Okay, roll its attack.
So I'm aiming for her first.
Okay.
Where is she? I don't.
She's
On top of the driver's hatch.
Okay.
She's
okay,
like
cool.
stabbing down into the hole. Okay, so the attack is. Oh, that's not good.
We need one.
We need that.
Yikes!
12 misses.
Yeah, it sure does.
The electrical surge, and she recognizes it this time, and she dips to the side and manages to dodge the electrical surge of energy.
So I have 2 attacks. Are they both used on firing the gun?
No. The electrical surge is considered an attack. You could use 2 in one turn, or you could choose to use your weapon. It's a weapon attack, it's just the Brahma's weapon.
I know.
If we use the last charge, does that put our vehicle at any disadvantage besides not having any, like, it's not
It
gonna
won't
affect
have
us
its
driving.
electrical defense, and it won't have its electrical surge. It also will be unable to do a Brahma charge. But it
Okay.
can still move.
I think
We need
it
to
might
do
be
it again.
worth-
Yeah,
I
we
think
need to do it again.
Yeah, I think I'll
Yeah.
try again.
Okay? Roll the second one.
The
got
last
this.
charge.
You're the
Yikes.
best, Ben. The best around. And
Oh!
Okay, we
Oh
really
my
need to
God.
inspo this.
I don't. Nobody
don't
has
have
anything,
any.
Cloud.
We're out.
No one has anything.
We're done.
Ah,
That's it. Let the dice
You
lie.
jinxed it.
Sorry, all we gotta do is pop the captain so
You
we stop
never
surviving
should have
people,
complimented
and then
me.
take out the assassin.
Joe, you have a
Assassin's
bonus
probably
action.
on like nothing because she just got brought
My
back.
bonus action is weeping. Hold on. I don't have anything. for
You can
bonus
tell
action.
the Star Assassin is not
That's the one.
good. Like,
Can I use like? I didn't. When I make a ranged attack on a target with a firearm, you may make an additional attack on the same target as a bonus action.
it's not the firearm. You're hitting a
Or
button.
doesn't have the ammo.
Shit. So that's it. I don't have anything on a bonus action.
Okay?
I
It's-
cry as a free action. And
It's
we
the
move
captain's
on.
turn. Captain Richard, you're
What a
right in front of it.
gamble.
I am.
It's going to make its 2 attacks against you. It's trying to deal with you.
No.
You're back on your feet. It's going to do it in the reverse order. It's going to shield bash you first.
Learning.
It's learning.
But the shield bash is a 12 to hit.
Nope. 17 AC.
Okay. The longsword's a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
I thought so. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna rogue thing that.
Yeah,
uncanny
you just
dodge.
make
I
it
got
hurt
that.
less. All right. Richard, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to. This guy's on top of the Brahma, right?
Yes. So it's
Gotta
more like
use the
this. It's
assassin,
5
my
feet
guy.
above you.
All right, so he is still threatening me.
Uh-huh. He has a spear.
Okay. He does have a spear.
Yeah. Which technically in D&D doesn't have reach, which doesn't make any sense to me at all, but whatever.
No, unless you take the feet.
You gotta shoot the assassin. She's almost dead.
I want to take out the captain so he doesn't make her stand back up again.
True, but I don't think you'd do that every turn.
He's done it every turn so far.
Yeah, Take out the. Take out
I
the
don't think he
captain.
can suddenly not do that because I think it's not fair.
I'm
Okay.
scared and bad
man.
at guns.
What are you doing?
I was thinking if I wanted to move to set up sneak attack first on this man, but I can take a hit. We're gonna provoke from the guy, so I can set up sneak attack on the
Okay.
captain.
He throws a... No, he doesn't. He tried to stab... he tried to stab Ricky as she jumped into the tank. So he does not have a reaction.
That's true. He did do that.
I'm gonna give this man the pepper box.
Okay, roll an attack. That
that
reduces his
bitch.
AC to a 10.
Yeah. You
That
rolled
hits.
a 10.
I did.
Okay,
Then I'm going
you
to
hit.
remember to add 3d6 to this situational bonus here. For
Yeah,
17.
17 points of damage. Okay, he's barely standing.
Fuck.
All right, then it's offhand short sword time.
Okay, roll the attack. You have a potential to kill him here. Not with
I
that.
don't think so.
Not with that. Nope. He's still up. It was a good try.
Yeah. I don't provoke from him because I swung at him from my swashbuckler thing, so I'm just gonna make some distance.
Probably wise.
Head up
Nice.
there.
Yep.
He watches as you run away and just slams the longsword into his shield.
Like a Viking.
It's now... Nope. It's now Razgar's turn. You're in the Brahma.
Nobody's standing on my hatch, right? The person's like right here above Ricky.
Technically, you could even open the hatch if they were standing on it. It wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Kill her.
I'm gonna kill her. No.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna.
Just no.
I can kill one very weak assassin or 3 birds with 1 stone.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna Rhymes Binding Ice. 30 feet cone, so I should be able to hit all 3 of these.
This is a spell, yes?
Yes. This is
The assassin whips around to you. I need you to make a concentration check on the spell as she swings the mace at you.
Oh no. Does she have like War Mage or something?
She has
Or
Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer. Shit. You're a mage, my guy.
I have to hit for this to actually interrupt you. She super hits. It's a 27 to hit.
Okay. So what happened?
Let me find out.
Yep.
Firstly, you take 9
Simultaneously.
points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And for the first time, she has not rolled the decay ability.
Okay.
Okay. You are grappled as this chain whip snaps up around you,
I don't like that.
and your spell is halted in its tracks.
Was it okay?
You don't cast the spell.
So I don't even burn the spell slot.
Nothing happens. You began the somatics, and she just whips around and stops you.
Okay.
You are grappled as you are standing on top of the Brahma.
That's my turn.
This ghast. Oh my god.
Is it the one still in the ice?
Yes.
And my Sleet Storm's still up.
Of course it is. He falls prone.
What's 35?
And-
What's 35 past?
17.
There it is. He makes it out. That's the end of his turn.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Sanctuary is still up.
That's now this soldier's turn. The soldier is going to... Okay, Razgar, you're grappled right in front of it. He might choose you. He might choose to open the hatch. Let me roll.
Was the con save for the spell to go off?
Yeah. Even
Okay.
with Mage Slayer, there's a chance for it to go through anyway.
Okay.
The DC of the con save is the damage that she dealt to you.
Yeah. Okay, well I rolled an 11. She only did 9. It wouldn't go through.
Let me read this again real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the DC is her... Okay, so it's
Okay.
15. It's
Yeah.
her spell DC.
Cool. No, that makes sense. I figured it was something like that. I just wanted to make sure.
Remember when Echo told us that this campaign could be lethal?
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
Razgar, the soldier whip looks at you grappled, and he's going to make his multi-attack on you.
Okay.
He is not going to shield bash. He's just going to make 2 spear attacks. That's a 2. Plus, it's a 9 to hit. He doesn't hit you. Second attack. It's a 20 to hit.
Shield 21.
Fuck.
Okay.
The dome comes in over and it just deflects it.
Fuck.
You are holding on.
I'm a deer life.
Ash,
Oh,
it's your
damn.
turn.
And Nash is here.
Okay.
I point out, since you have Sanctuary, you could always choose to recharge the batteries.
Or heal.
Or heal. You could do that too.
Okay. First, I need to heal myself. Really do need to heal myself. So, gonna combat medic myself for 18 points of healing.
Okay. Now keep in mind, everyone you've combat medic is immune to combat medic until they've had a long rest.
I'm aware.
Like him and Raskar
Level,
right now.
and then he double fist 2 needles, pokes his head out the hatch, and sticks them into Razgar for a level 2 healing word.
Okay, roll it.
Ah.
2d4 plus your...
You also
Modifier.
get a surprise shanking.
You are suddenly healed at the ankles.
Just
Uh-huh.
while I'm still.
The Star Assassin does not have a reaction, or she would bonk you in the head for the spell. That's 9 points of healing to you, Razgar.
Thank you. That helps me.
Okay, and then close the hatch.
Okay.
There you go.
It's now this soldier's turn. No longer stunned. The soldier's going to charge...
He's still hindered by ice.
Fuck. He will spend the action to break the ice off of himself. I forgot about it. Okay, then he moves up to you, Richard.
Aw.
You're new.
That's his turn. Ricky.
Okay.
No guts, no glory.
So I'm in the Brahma again. There's no hatch open. Everybody's closed hatches.
All of them are
Correct.
closed.
Okay, but I
It's-
can open it, no problem. Is there
Yep.
any way I can open the hatch and get to this guy without engaging anyone else who's like swarming on the Brahma?
I don't think so.
100%
Yes.
no.
The assassin doesn't have their reaction. I don't know about the spear guy.
So, they're both on
I don't know
top
if
of the
Ricky would
Brahma.
know that. Yeah, I
There
don't know
is
if
no
Ricky would
way
know
for
that.
you to get out of the Brahma without provoking an attack from this soldier.
Okay.
Assassin's right here. Spear guy's right here.
Okay.
Now, your character might not know that, but when you open the hatch and look, you can see. So all of this is happening in 6 seconds. If a creature
Yeah.
doesn't have a reaction, it means you see them swing at someone else.
Okay. Okay, so I can know that. I'm gonna rage again because I dropped rage.
Okay.
I'll pop out.
Didn't you attack last round though?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
still have
you
rage.
did.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
You should
okay.
still have rage.
Okay, so I'm raging.
You are still
I-
cranky.
Yeah, I jump out on top of the Brahma again,
Okay.
and I will wing. How does everybody look on top of the Brahma?
The assassin looks like she is barely standing. The soldier looks fine.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and swing at the assassin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
16 does not hit.
I'll
Fuck.
Well, on
swing
the
again
assassin?
at her.
Yeah,
On
the
the
assassin's
the
AC
assassin
is
has
a 17.
15 with a gun.
Yeah. So
We should all
I'll
have
s-
guns.
I'll swing at her again.
And strap a gun to the great axe.
Love me a good axe gun.
They used to exist. Gun
Thank
axes
God.
were a thing. 26 hits.
Or-
Go ahead and roll damage. They weren't very useful, but they were a thing.
Oh,
plus 2, so with 9 total.
+2.
She had 5 hit points.
Yes.
We gotta kill this fucking captain.
That's the
She-
plan.
Slumps over and falls off the Brahma as she is killed. Again.
And I will jump back down into the Brahma.
That's the thing to do.
Okay. It's now this ghoul's turn. He's no longer stunned.
Good for him.
Thank goodness. It will run up to the Brahma and will swipe at it. I
I am still above it.
That's true. You are still outside.
Yeah.
You are no longer grappled, as the assassin was killed. It doesn't matter. Either you or the Brahma, the ghoul rolled a 9.
Okay. I'll shield up.
It's now the Star Assassin's turn. Hold on.
That, right? No, stop it.
On
Safe
her
side
turn,
right now.
the captain points the longsword to
God
her,
fucking damn it!
and she reconstitutes herself.
This bitch!
And it's her turn.
The followers of the star must be stopped, guys.
Yes. She climbs up back onto the Brahma.
Oh, God damn it!
I'm done.
Rick, yeah, she's going to swing at you. Your AC is
done.
21 right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say I'm done yet.
Oh, I'm done.
Stop it!
That's a 24 to hit.
Why would you say that, dude?
I'm done. Oh, I knew it.
But I'm so deeply attached to Razgar.
Are you?
Yes!
Razgar, that's 13 points of piercing damage.
That's it?
Hold on.
On the
I'm
first
waiting to
attack.
see if you're unconscious yet.
No, I'm still up with 13.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll the d6. Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, man.
You're really dexy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Natural 20. God
No.
damn it. Why would you make me look
11.
like a fool?
You are toppled. You are knocked down and you fall on your back. And she raises the spike chain above her head and will bring it down for another attack at advantage.
Miss.
It's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
When I deliberately asked you not to.
Razgar, you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Exactly how much I had.
Well, I still have to roll a
Almost done.
d6, so there might be a big pile of necrotic on top of it. Hold on.
Oh, man.
There is not. You just take that.
Okay. I'm unconscious.
Shh.
That's her turn. Joe.
Hey, so, I have this thing where, my first attack per turn against a target that has my hunter's mark is at advantage, yeah? So
Correct.
that's this bitch right here. I'm gonna use the fucking Brahma gun.
The
At
cannon?
advantage. Yeah.
Okay. You bring the cannon down and aim it at the captain. Go ahead and roll the attack at advantage.
21?
That hits.
By 1.
Roll damage. Oh no, it's by 11. His AC is 10 to guns.
Without- Yeah. Especially cannons.
I rolled really well.
Oh.
One moment while I roll a con save. Oh, it doesn't matter. He had 12 hit points.
He's obliterated.
As the cannon... the captain's body is launched like a Skyrim ragdoll across the battlefield. The armor barely holding him together. The sleet storm ends, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
for
Sleep
sure.
Storm's not... This guy
And the
finally
poor
gets
ghoul
up.
on his back is like, whoa.
Oh, where is he?
Oh, he made it out. He made it out. Never mind.
Yeah.
He did make it out, yeah. He just got out when you died. You nail the captain.
Do I still have 2 attacks? I'm not 100%
No,
clear on
the
this.
cannon is
The
different.
cannon
The cannon is a
okay.
full action to fire.
Okay. And my bonus action, since the captain's dead, I'm going to. It's something I could see. I have to be able to see, and I don't think I can see the assassin on top.
No, you have the hatch closed.
Yeah, I'm not fucking open that shit. Sorry, Raskar. I'm gonna do the soldier is my new hunter's mark.
Okay.
He's next on the list of things I can hit with a giant gun.
I need you to roll me 2 things. I need you to roll me a D100.
Okay. 71.
And I need you to roll me a D6.
Hold my HP on the dot.
1.
Okay. Next. Captain is dead. Richard, you're up.
Richard's gonna deal with this soldier in his face. We're gonna open with the good old pepper box.
Okay.
By the way, Penn, you just...
And we're gonna
rolled-
crit.
Sorry, by the way, Pen, what?
You just rolled 71 zombies that are going to be coming to us.
Oh, shit.
Okay, roll your crit with sneak attack.
Because you fired the cannon.
Jesus, you eviscerate this guy. 42.
42 points of damage. Yeah, you
Richard,
blast
blow the
this.
back of his skull out.
You basically.
I just
He's still up.
into his skull.
Oh,
he is.
He's still up, but you blow half of his face away.
Oh, I guess he's gonna take the short sword too.
Okay.
On the offhand.
Oh, that was almost
Oh, that
another
one doesn't
natural
hit.
20.
Yeah, that misses. I'm afraid.
Oh well.
You were gonna go out swinging though.
You did great.
Now that the captain is dead, these have no chances of coming back, so I'm going to remove them.
Shit.
Raskar, you are down. You know that you can take an action, or you can take a bonus action, but at the instant you do, you take a point of exhaustion. However, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Bleed now.
Just regular D20, right?
Yes.
It's my first death saving throw ever.
In your life?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm here for it.
4.
Oh.
That is a failure. Make a note.
Not a good start.
Yeah.
You have one failed death saving throw.
Got any health potions on you?
I can't. I get an opportunity attack if I crawl in there.
You still take a health potion if you have one.
I don't. We didn't get health potions.
Never
The
mind.
military's on a fucking tight budget.
All right.
That's-
It's now this Ghast's turn. This Ghast is going to move and then double move up to the Brahma.
Eat Raskar.
Yep.
This soldier is, hang on. Which one is this? The one on top of the Brahma.
Only thing he could do.
The only thing he can do. He's going to... Well, no, he could open the hatch. I'm going to roll a decision. Razgar, I've rolled a D2. Heads or tails?
Fails. Never fails.
He stabs you. Or he tries.
I am
Wait, is that 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
2 fails.
Well dead. No, it's a crit.
He has to hit you
What?
first.
It's a crit. Auto crit.
Wait.
I'm dead.
If he hits you,
Yes.
your shield is gone.
Okay.
I rolled a 24 to hit.
Well,
Auto dead.
in this campaign, where you can take an action to gain an exhaustion and stand back up, right? Or
No,
is
you
that-
can't stand back up ever until you
Or-
heal
You
yourself.
crawling. You're
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I would have gotten an opportunity attack if I would have crawled away. So either way, I would have died.
Well,
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Razgar,
That's the way the Raskar crumbles.
as you see the spear coming down, what goes through your mind?
I focus everything on the disappointment knowing that I wasn't able to protect the crystal that's in my hand and what it stands for to his people, and how that was his one and only purpose for him and his family have been spent their whole lives and generations of ancestors protecting it, ensuring its safety and that it'll keep on.
Okay. As you think about the crystal, you hear that same whisper. We're not done yet. But the spear thrusts into your chest, and the lights go dark.
I got to be here for Dooja's first player character death.
Ever.
Ever.
The Star Soldier has a second attack, but he doesn't have any targets, so he will spend his second attack to reach down. He yanks the hatch open.
Oh shit. Who's hatch?
This is the gunner's hatch. Ash, it's your turn.
He's weeping. Give him a minute. Or mute.
One of the two.
Would you like me to come back to you?
Well, Ricky's still hurt, so I will use second level cure wounds on Ricky.
Okay. Roll it. 14 points of healing to you, Ricky.
That's all I'll do.
The soldier in front of you, Richard, is going to try and take you out because you hurt him quite badly, and now he's unable to speak.
Definitely did.
Let's see here. Spear attack and then shield bash. That's a 13 to hit.
Does not. Still 17.
Yeah. The shield bash is a 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
Man.
DC is 13.
Ooh.
You meet it.
Nice.
Okay. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not knocked prone.
We're gonna uncanny dodge that down to 2.
Okay.
Might as well.
Fucking rogues. Ricky, the hatch above the gunner is open. You are off to the side of that, but you can see a soldier's looking into the tank.
Yeah, so
Also the assassin.
Yeah,
No,
also the
no.
assassin is up
Oh
there.
shit, she's still alive. Oh fuck.
yeah.
But just
Ah.
barely.
Okay, so I can get to that hatch where the soldier's looking in.
100%.
It's right
Okay,
next to me.
So first thing I'll do is attack that person.
Oh no, guys, we don't have a dome anymore.
No, you're beef.
Um,
Ricky, that's a natural 1.
Oh man.
yeah. So I'll attack that person again.
Okay. I'm sorry, are you attacking the soldier or the assassin?
They're both looking
soldier.
in.
They're
the
both,
one who's
yes,
the
they're both
soldier.
there.
I said the soldier.
Assassin's more dangerous.
You
but
can attack either.
Okay, if I can attack either, hopefully a 22 gets the assassin. I'll go for the assassin.
Yes, the 22 totally gets the assassin.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep. And I'm raging, so
The assassin had 5 hit points.
okay.
Once again, the assassin is killed and falls off the Brahma.
Final
And-
time.
Okay, so there's one other. I know all I have left is movement and bonus action. There's one other person looking into the Brahma.
Correct,
I
the
stick my
soldier.
head out. Like if I stick my head out, mostly what I'm doing is like, can I see Raskard's body?
He is prone and,
Right next to the
and like
hatch.
you see that blood is
Lifeless.
pooled and dripping down the side of the Brahma. Raskar's right next to you, next to the hatch.
But I'm, as a bonus action, can I pull him in?
You can do that as a movement. He's not
Okay,
going to
as
resist you.
movement, then I want to grab Raskard's body
Yeah,
and
you can do that.
pull it into.
Okay,
the
you
Brahma.
yank
Rasgar's
Raskar's
Skyrim ragdolls into the.
Oh yeah.
you yank Raskar's corpse into the Brahma.
And then if I can, I don't know if I can also pull the hatch set, but if I can, I will.
Closing the hatch is a free action.
Cool, I'll do that.
Be sure to. I'll say it on my turn.
Where did it just go? Ricky's turn. Now it's the ghoul's turn. The ghoul is going to clamber around the side of the Brahma, and I'm going to roll an intelligence check for it to see if it understands what a hatch is. That's a hard no. So it just claws at the Brahma. So I roll a claw attack. It misses the Brahma. All right. You're great. Next. Joe.
Hey, so I'm going to. I gotta beat on this guy, which means I have advantage. So I'm gonna take the Brahma's gun and I'm gonna fire.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. A 19 hits. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Kablooey.
If you roll real bad, I'll chuckle.
29.
He super dies.
Just blast the rest of
Ricky,
him away.
yeah. As he shield bashes you, suddenly just he's gone. As a cannon blast just destroys him and sends his body slamming up against the rock 20 feet away.
And I'm
Richard
gonna end my. Oh, go ahead.
Just like gives a thumbs up, shaking a little bit because he knows that shell was real close to his body.
I'm great with a gun.
I need you to
And,
roll me a D100, please.
Me?
Yes,
God
you.
damn it! I forgot.
Kanan's loud, yo.
I know. I'm trying to
I
save
need you
a
to roll me a
72.
D6, please.
God damn it. 1. 2. Okay, not terrible. And I want to end my turn with looking at Ricky, and I'm gonna say, "You got to stab something through Asgar's head, or he'll come back."
Heart.
That's my turn.
Richard, it's your turn.
I was muted. There's still a soldier on the Brahma, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
He's in this square, technically?
Ish.
Yes.
Okay.
He's 5 feet up and in that 5 foot square.
I'm gonna get myself there, and I'm gonna open with a pistol.
Okay. You do get sneak attack because the Brahma counts as an ally.
Woo!
18 hits.
3d6.
Give him the old 1-2.
Okay. 22
22?
points of damage. Oh. There we go. All right. What else?
And if he's still up, he's taking the short sword.
He didn't have much damage. So,
I just couldn't hit him because he's on me
16 does not hit. No, it does hit. That's his AC.
Okay.
with a gun.
No, it's a short sword.
Ignore the
Oh,
plus
that's
5.
right. That's right.
So
That's right.
6.
The soldier using the shield is dead. So, this one is just using a spear. His AC is only a 16.
Cool. Yeah, so just an extra 6 because it's an offhand.
Got it. Anything else on your turn?
I have 5 feet of movement left. I'll just make some space.
Okay. This Ghast's turn. This Ghast is going to move up to you.
I figured.
It's going to try and claw you. It rolled a 4. Next. This soldier, the one that just got shot, will leap off the Brahma and chase you down. It's going to attack you with its spear.
What's up?
What? Okay, that's an 11 to hit. That misses. How about instead a 24 to hit?
That'll do it.
Okay. You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Yikes.
I'm gonna rogue things to cut that in half to 8.
Yep. 7. You round down.
7.
Ash, it's your turn.
That he's gonna fall over to Razgar, who's in the Brahma now. He's gonna check his pulse real quick. Find out that he is dead. He'll take a stake out of his bag and with sadness in his eyes, he will say, "I'm sorry, my friend." And he'll drive the stake into the heart like he did with the corporal last night.
Okay.
That probably takes an action. Correct?
It's an attack. So you
He's
have
got one of
another attack
those.
if you want.
He's got only one
Okay.
attack.
Don't
And don't miss.
So, he's gonna do that, and then bonus action. Ricky, how are you feeling?
I mean, if you've got more healing, I'm not going to turn it down.
Okay.
You know, also, that Richard has been fighting off most of the enemies for this entire fight.
Richard, you're gonna get a fucking commendation from me.
He's
Fighting
gonna.
for my
Well,
fucking life.
if that's the case, then he'll
I
poke
got
his
a
head.
crisp 9 HP.
He'll poke his head out of the hatch.
Bravest
Take
fucking rogue
out-
I ever saw.
Take out a pistol that has a needle in it and shoot it at Richard for a level 1 healing word.
I'll take it.
That uncanny dodge has been working hard for you.
Oh, it has. It's the fact that I keep like taking just like one hit at a time.
Yeah,
8.
well, you can thank
8.
my dice for that.
8 points of healing.
Thank you. I'll take it.
All right.
And then I'll close the hatch.
And the hatch closes. Ricky, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pop back up out onto the Brahma, and on the screen right now I see 3. Are there 3 or is there 4? Is there one hidden under my token?
There's 3.
There's 3.
It's just the guy in the back, this gas,
Yeah.
and the soldier.
Okay, so what I'd like to do, if possible, is flank this dude first.
Oh, yeah, you're in a great place to make his life inconvenient.
Yeah. And I am going to recklessly attack.
You do not need to. You have advantage from being in a flanking position.
Oh, right. Of course. Right. Okay. So I will attack.
A 15 does not hit his AC of 16.
Okay. So I will swing at this guy again.
Sure.
Oh, wait. I only rolled 1 die. I will roll that again.
Yeah, please roll better than that. You did. You hit with a 22.
Okay.
Good fucking god. All right. Yes, roll damage, please.
Wait. Sorry. Hit the wrong button.
Go, do you remember when you said that you felt like this encounter was trivialized and then you killed one of the characters?
That's how the dice go sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be
A
with
roller
a 2
coaster.
extra.
I am often
12
wrong.
total.
12 points of damage. The soldier is now half health. He's bloodied. Or ickered. Whatever.
Okay. And I'm gonna stay out there
Okay.
with, yeah.
It's now this ghoul's turn. Seeing fresh meat out on the outside of the Brahma, it's going to whip around and try and slash at you with its claws. It's really been very impressive. I rolled a 2. It misses. Joe.
We should just put a collar on it. Make it a pet. Joe is gonna abandon the main gun, realizing how loud it's been, and she's gonna pop her little head out of her own thing, use her bonus action to move the hunter's mark on the soldier,
Okay.
and she's going to fire with advantage because it's her first time attacking on this turn.
Okay. He is 7 feet away. Yeah. I mean, you crit him. So,
So I crit him, and I also double my hunter's mark.
okay, so you rolled Jesus fucking Christ. All right.
For
All right.
Asgard!
10. Okay, so you rolled a 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 12 is 27 from the shot plus 12 is 39 points of damage. He is still up.
Good thing I have a second shot. I fire again.
Mhm.
I didn't even use my fancy ammo. I'm not even going to use it again.
Okay.
25 to hit.
You hit. He had 1 hit point. You killed him.
Aw.
If you had used your
Damn
fancy
it.
ammo.
I'm still going to finish my... I deserve this.
Sure. You destroy that soldier with 2 shots. And the first shot almost finishes the job as it blows the other side of his face off. And no, it's a different soldier. Whatever.
He also loses his face.
And as he slumps down, trying to reel back, the second shot right through the center of his chest. And he just is flat.
Joe gives the
prone.
thumbs up and closes the hatch.
Don't forget to move your hunter's mark.
I already moved it
Yeah,
with
that was her
bonus
bonus
action on
action.
that turn. So
Oh,
I will
okay.
move it again on my next
No.
turn.
Okay, gotcha.
Richard, it's your turn.
Richard is starting to get stressed out by the fact that everyone like pops out to save him, just like, good job, and then just goes back.
You got
Doing
this.
great. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
You clearly don't need me out here.
We're gonna start with the ghoul directly in front of me.
Roll an attack.
I would love to.
I believe you get sneak attack on this individual.
I do.
You hit. His AC
All right.
is 13.
Real nervous there for a second.
You shoot it real good.
Shoot it real good. It is
Still alive, barely.
Yo.
Damn it.
Get the good old sword and pistol going here.
You hit.
Yes.
Right. And then ignore the +5 to this. 'cause it's
Oh,
offhand.
man.
Oh, just one.
One is the loneliest number. Okay, it's still up. That's your turn,
Yep.
Richard, unless you want to move.
Yeah, I'll shimmy sham a little bit to make flanking easier if somebody hops down.
All right. This ghast that you just shot in the face is going to claw at you.
That's fair.
You're like, what, 17 hit points?
It rolled a 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
Roll me a con save.
I would love to roll one of those.
Oh,
Oh
Richard.
boy. You fail.
I do.
You fail.
I'm getting paralyzed.
You are poisoned.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
poisoned.
Basically, all of your rolls are at disadvantage. As the ghast slashes at you, this horrible stench manages to find its way into your nose, and it is... You are swimming. You are nauseous.
Ooh.
You can barely see. It's horrible.
Hold on, I can roleplay that.
You were being pretty accurate.
But you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Alright, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that to 3.
Of course you will. Might as well. All right, Ash, it's your turn.
Okay. If I can, just free action close Rasgar's eyes and fold his hands on top of his chest. He'll do that and then pop up out of the Brahma and help Richard out with a firebolt.
Okay, roll your spell attack.
Mending this.
Yeah, you hit,
Fuck you.
Nice, nice.
and you destroy it. As the flames collapse the chest cavity of that particular ghast, there is one remaining ghoul.
And he will pop back down and close the hatch.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
We should probably go. Oh, but the whole fucking point was to get salvage this goddamn bitch.
14.
With a 14, and you glance over at Rasgar, you see this mist, almost this fog, trailing from Rasgar's mouth, nose, eyes, ears, all the way down to the gem in his hand.
Can I take the gem?
You can try. It's set into his hand.
Pop it out.
Do you go to
I'll
touch
try.
it?
Yeah, I'll touch it. If moving his hands, if he would probably touch it just by moving his hands.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay.
The new carrier of the gem. Just kidding.
And
You hear in your mind a powerful voice say, "Who are you? No. No!" And you are suddenly thrown across the Brahma's inside, and you are slammed up against the wall, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
all All right.
That's your turn.
You are not worthy.
Okay.
Ricky, it's your turn. There's one remaining ghoul.
Yeah, I'm going to recklessly attack this time that ghoul right in front of me.
Go for it. Certainly that will work. An 18 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Yeah, buddy.
AJ, as you bring the great axe down on this final ghoul, how do you want to do this?
I mean, there. I've just lost a party member, and I see Richard is sick. So I think just like with a scream, I want to just like kind of like cleave it in half.
Okay.
But I want to do it like almost like unthinkingly because I'm gonna be going for Richard to like go help, like get him back to the Brahma.
As you lop
so
this ghoul in
it's almost
half.
like an afterthought. Yeah.
You lop this ghoul in half with just the backswing as you are jumping off the Brahma, and as it slumps into pieces behind you, you run to Richard. Now, before anything else, as I end initiative, because you managed to not roll any fucking zombies hearing the cannon.
Really?
Thank
Yeah.
God.
You rolled a 1 and a 2, so no zombies appeared.
Fuck.
Before anything else, before you go to investigate the Brahma, all of you feel cold inside this Brahma. It's a cold that you didn't expect, and it seems to be emanating from the gem. Everyone within this Brahma, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. The 2 Ricks are safe.
Yeah.
I rolled really well. 22.
Blue team human.
Team human.
As he's like puking on me.
Yeah.
Well-
Puke a little bit in my mouth.
Joe, you hear in your mind, please, help us. Carry me, please. Here. And when you hear the word here, your eyes are forcibly drawn toward Razgar, and to you and no one else, the gem is glowing.
Who's us? Who's asking for help?
We are, please. We are forgotten.
She's gonna kind of shuffle a little bit closer on her hands and knees.
When you get closer, you see the gem almost as though the skin of Razgar's hand loosens and the gem suddenly almost like tilts, as if it's no longer being held.
What do you want?
We need your help
With?
saving eternity.
That feels like a pretty tall order.
Please,
Do you have a name?
we do not remember it.
Do I get something out of this?
Anything you want.
Inside check. The gem. That doesn't have a face.
Good luck.
Sure, roll
How
insight.
does the voice sound?
Roll insight.
Natural 20.
The voice sounds desperate and pleading.
Yeah.
Are you the reason Razgar had powers?
I helped.
You're not gonna take anything from me?
No.
Only give?
When I can. Please. And Ash, you're watching this happen. She's just talking at the thing that threw you across the room.
I think she's gonna reach out and just poke it.
It feels warm.
You should take it.
Not what I expected you to say. Yeah, is that your professional diagnosis, Doc?
Take it.
Just gonna palm it.
It feels warm in your hand. It feels comfortable. It feels easy. Thank you. Outside, Ricky and Richard. Now that it's been quiet for a long moment, you suddenly hear "Pong, pong" from the wreckage of the Brahma.
Richard at this point was probably just like laying on his back and just like watching the world spin as the poison and smell works its way through its body.
You then hear "Pong, pong, pong, pong."
Oh
Pong,
god,
pong.
there's something in the Brahma.
Roll me a history check, Ricky and Richard.
Ricky Itchard.
Let's see how well you listen to your briefs.
Richard.
Richard. Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Richard. DC was 12. 2 taps, followed by 4 taps, followed by 2 taps,
Morse code.
is the Serisian Guard's SOS.
Oh shit, what's happening in there?
Richard looks up at Ricky, who I believe at this point is like over him, and just goes, I think SOS in the other Brahma, and just like rolls over and like painfully just like
At this point, after Joe picks up the gem,
At this point, I don't even
Ash.
think Richard knows about Razgar.
Ash will poke his head out the hatch and look at Richard. I can, and then I'll climb out and run over to him.
Richard gives like a bloody, exhausted thumbs up
Yeah.
as he puts a
I mean-
pistol back in.
If Richard told me that we're hearing SOS from the other Brahma, I'll run over to it.
Okay. As you arrive at the wrecked Brahma, and when you go to open the hatch to maybe discover Dooch's next character, that
That's
is
what I
where
was thinking.
that is where we're
Before-
going to stop tonight's session, unless you
I
have something pressing.
Pretty convenient.
I just want to take my time and combat medic Richard here.
Go ahead.
Richard will just look at you and go, ow, how's everybody in the Brahma?
Not great.
Oh wow.
28 to Richard.
I was
You
gonna say, I
good?
don't think that tops me off, but it gets me real close. I'm one
Alright.
shy of max. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. Thanks. 'Cause, yeah, I don't think Richard saw Razgar because that was like in and on the Brahma, and he was a little distracted.
I would say, yeah, maybe you didn't see it. But we will handle that revelation next session. As Razgar is no longer with us.
New
First dead character.
Ever.
new name suggestion for the Brahma. Raskar's Revenge.
Oh!
Okay.
I like it.
The R&R.
Yeah, it works on multiple levels. I'm
Yeah.
in. Has my vote.
Fuck.
And now it means something in character.
Pivotal.
It does, yeah.
I like that a lot.
Fuck, man.
Oh, he's already off the.
Oh man, it's quick with it.
He's already what? What's happening?
He's already
I'm
off
off
the
the-
splash.
Yep. I noticed that immediately.
Oh.
The first casualty of All Quiet on the Serisian front is Razgar the Wizard, though his story may live on in the gemstone Joe has collected. If
What's
No
going
one-
on there?
if no one had succeeded on that wisdom saving throw, the gem was to crack, and it would have been useless. So,
Oh.
I saved your people. I don't know what it is, but I'm...
you have no idea what it is.
I
We
don't
lost
even
our
fucking know
lizard
what it's
wizard?
The Blizzard
No.
Wizard.
The blizzard?
That was a very well done fight. It was just the dice and some powerful enemies got the
At the
better of
beginning,
you.
we were just like, this is
For-
hilarious.
For like, I don't know, it was like a stretch of 12 or 14 rolls. We did not get a 10 or above.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
No
We
class. You would have healed me for one
Yeah.
more HP, I wouldn't have died. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. 100% joking. Do not feel bad.
Do this man.
I
He's
did-
already crying.
I have one spell slot left. I have a first level spell slot left. I tried
You
my
did-
hardest.
You did great. I was 100% joking.
You
We gotta
guys
focus
want to hear?
captains in the future.
Do you guys want to hear the worst part about all of this? I have 3 first level spell slots left, and I took no damage in that fight.
That was
Well.
me in the other fight.
you hid in the Brahma,
Everyone
so
was fighting for their
Yeah,
lives.
I did. He's a weakling.
Oh, by the way, that one hit. 3.
the assassins are dangerous. They're
3
rare,
HP.
but they're
Oh, yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, they don't fuck around.
Yeah, the first one she hit me for was like 30 points of damage.
Yeah.
I have 37.
Yeah. All right. So, as always, and any inspiration you've earned on Razgar will carry over to your new character, Dooch. But well, if you earn one tonight, you might. Razgar is no more. We grieve, we mourn, we move on. For that is the Serisian way.
Feels like it won't be the last.
It probably will not. This campaign is going to be dangerous. If that was not clear already. Give him the whole razzle-dazzle. Okay. Before anything else, we have to do the player vote for inspiration. We're going to start at the top. Dooch. Actually, no, AJ. You have an A in your name. You're absolutely first.
Oh, well, gosh, who do I give it to? Man, dude, I don't know. I've had a couple characters die, so
R.I.P.
I'm feeling for you. Especially when it's lower level. Depending on how much you plan those out.
Wizards, man.
The wizards,
Wizards.
man. They are
Yeah.
not built for hits.
Yeah,
No.
they're real. I think so. This week, I think I really liked Raskar, but I think I gave it for Raskar's stuff last time. So I think this time I'll give it to our rogue because I think we did not have more deaths because of our rogue.
You were the bravest fucking rogue. You were just like, I guess I'm the tank now.
I'm taking fighter levels next level. we're gonna get the battle master subclass. We're gonna get the thing where I can swap places with somebody and get
That's a good
both,
call.
both of our armor classes.
Honestly, that would be wicked.
Yeah.
This is a building
good
moment
call.
for all of us.
And I think it would fit with that character for how he plays.
Yeah, he's very tactical and maneuverable, and
I like it. All right, next class. Player inspiration.
Goodness. I think I'm gonna give it. You know, Dooch deserves it for taking a death with grace.
I was also
Um,
going to say you took this very gracefully. You're just like, well, what's
Yeah.
next?
I mean, within 10 minutes of you dying, I went through all 5 stages of grief. So
We all heard it.
You took it harder
I was
than
like,
I did.
I was like denial. You heard me. I was just trying to give you,
No,
give you
kids
some.
can't be
No,
right.
no.
There's got to be
I-
something.
every
Yeah.
time I've lost a character, it's like 20 minutes to 30 minutes of just like deeply upsetness, and then being really hype about the next build or character I'm making.
I, out of anger, made the most broken character I could while you guys were finishing up that fight.
I'll show him who we can kill.
I'm debating if I actually bring him out.
You got a week? No, you got 2 weeks to decide.
I've told Echo about this character before. It was one of the broken builds I was thinking about.
Okay.
If you want to play it.
Which means he makes the combats more dangerous for the rest of us.
Yep, that's what I was thinking on not doing it for.
Okay, so that vote goes to Dooch, aka Razgar, or was. Next, Dooch. your player inspiration.
I'm giving it to Ash for taking the death as heavy as he did. Yeah,
He's the
once again,
combat medic. He's our medic.
yeah, he took it hard, and like without even, because I don't even think you had your camera on at that time. I literally felt it just from the minimal amount of words you said and how you said those words. Like you were in that character right there. You did a great job playing that out.
Yeah.
Like with minimal said, you got your point across on how Ash felt.
Ash's grief.
Well, I mean, I think Razgar was. He knew Razgar the longest.
Ash brought him in.
Aw.
Yep.
Well, while we deal with that fucking heartbreak, Keysby.
I am also going to give it to Dooch, but not just because he died. Because that sleep,
These are pity points.
that sleep storm and the thorns definitely stopped it from being way worse as the person who probably would have died second.
Would have been bad.
Yeah. If he just got immediately dogpiled.
So that encounter, before anything else, that encounter was intended to make you guys struggle between trying to fight them yourselves or using your Brahma. The idea behind it was the Brahma would have been a good tool to deal with the captain, his crazy AC, by making him make saving throws. You kind of did that by making him fall on his ass 1,000,000 times. God, that was upsetting. I've never felt so frustrated for an NPC before.
You got your revenge.
That wasn't really what I was hoping for. I just wanted the combat to be dynamic and difficult, and, well, it happened.
I saw the exact moment in gameplay when I was like, I put my own rifle down and I was like, fuck, I need the Brahma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pen. Your player.
I'm gonna honorable mention Dooch for the Sleet Storm because that set the precedent, and I was like, wait, I can totally use my thorns here, and because it gave me such pure joy to have all of Echo's badass NPCs fall on their asses multiple times. That was amazing. But I'm going to give it to Richard because of just the sheer balls to the wall, like last line of defense that kept everyone basically hanging on by a thread except Joe, who took no damage.
And so, we have our player votes. Richard and Razgar. You both earn 2 votes, which means you each earn 1 inspiration point.
Hold on to those.
I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it.
Dooch, I look forward to hearing what your new character is and how they got locked into a Brahma that blew up.
Yep. That worked out perfect.
Yeah.
You can expect if another player dies, a similarly creatively placed, convenient, Left 4 Dead locker for you to be found in.
Yeah.
To all watching, we love you, and I can't wait to see you again in a couple weeks. To my players, thank you for playing with me. I realize this campaign is a bit darker, but I appreciate you running it through with me.
We're here for it.
Yeah.
Signed up for dark and gritty.
Yeah, you got it. Good night, everyone.
Good night.